Here we go. A single bird. Wait, let me do that again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope y'all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another wonderful, beautiful, wacky Wednesdays here in the Dragon's Den. I hope you're all having a good day. We are joined with the one, the only, the Mythology Guy.
Hello.
And
that's my intro.
and we bet. Yeah, Anders is so quick and short. And of course, we're going to get back to some more Devil May Cry 4.
Of course. What else?
Chat, what do you mean that we were supposed to play Age of Mythology? Who said we were playing?
That game came out in 2002.
Just because I put it on the thumbnail, in the title, in the description, what makes you think we're going to play Age of Mythology?
People jump to such conclusions, I gotta tell you.
Anyways, we're going to go play Age of Mythology.
Okay.
Let me just set it up. Andrew, you chat with them while I...
All right. Hello. Yeah, we're going to fight Xenu. That's what happens in the game, right? Hello, everybody. It's aging time. And then he proceeded to age all over the place. Hello, Morgan. Hello, Lily. Hello, Optimus. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da. Aw, you're too nice, Lily. Seriously, can you be a little meaner? I don't like it.
Andrew, let me see.
Hello, Draco. What is this game? You haven't played Age of Mythology? Oh, you got to check it out. It's a RTS, real-time strategy game where you know Age of Empires, it's like that, but instead of being all historical, it's all mythological, basically. Made by the same people, too. So,
all right, Andrew, go ahead.
All right. Let's switch over to the computer chair. Whoop.
You can pull...
I'm a very clumsy sitter.
Be careful. Don't break my shield. You can pull the chair up if you like.
Okay.
It's underneath. No, I mean like...
Oh, I'm fine.
All right. Headphones are on your left if you want to.
All right. Bippity boppity. Are the headphones on? Ooh. All right, I can hear Rain.
Can you guys hear Andrew okay?
Yeah, can you hear me okay? Can you...
The chat will be over here. Andrew won't be able to read it.
Yeah, so Shane's going to read the chat. Can they see
hey, fine y'all game in a mediocre fashion would lose to Conchu for Moonlight. Mean enough? Yes.
So, I am excited to check out the new Chinese mythology. Also, what the hell is this? Daily Celestial Challenge. First challenge each day earns rewards. What the hell is this? Face rule bending, world twist, and equip blessing challenge. A new challenge each day. Oh, we got daily challenges.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not really something I love. I don't like when a game I love playing becomes like a daily obligation. But as long as you don't put any microtransactions in, and you freaking better not, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Yeah, and it also gives you a reason to play daily.
Yeah, yeah. It gives you something to do if you're like, hey, I want to play my favorite game, but I feel like I've done everything. So there's two sides to it.
Can you guys hear the game and Andrew okay? Let me know. Whoa, Age of Mythology. Yes, Albert, Age of Mythology.
All right.
Hey, Draco, Steven. Okay, and I'm not sure where it was, but I know when I opened it before, it did show like a thing about it, so I would maybe click campaign?
Well, let's see. Yep, we got Pillars of the Gods right
here. Okay, cool.
All right, I'm going to check out the new gods. For anyone who doesn't know Age of Mythology, one of my favorite games ever, definitely my most played game ever. It's what got me into Norse and Egyptian myths, so you can thank Age of Mythology for those mythologies being on the channel. Where's the tree thing? God damn it. Where's the tech tree? And here, I'll just go to skirmish and we'll see. Yeah, here they are. Here they are. Okay, we're still doing Fuxi. I was hoping they'd replace Fuxi with Jade Emperor. It's a way more fitting god for that. And I'm guessing we still have Nuwa. Yep. She makes a ton of sense. Very important Chinese goddess. Alright, since we still have them, yeah, we still have Shenong. Again, I was hoping they'd replace Shenong with, like, Yanlo Wang. He's more Chinese underworld associated, but He does have other attributes, so we've got some cool stuff here. Very nice indeed. What's this? Okay, good. We still have the Chillin. I like the Chillin.
Well, Chillin is a very popular character, so.
Oh, the Yahtzee! That might not be how you pronounce it, but I call it the Yahtzee because that's fun with the game. So, little fun fact for you guys. I personally believe that the legendary in Pokemon Sword was based on this creature.
The Yazi?
Yeah, it's because the Yahtzee is this chimera wolf-like creature that holds a sword in its mouth.
It probably was based on that.
Yeah. So it's cool we have that.
And a mix of some other stuff, obviously European stuff, because
that's what I meant by chimera.
That's what that's the thing with Pokemon legendaries. They're all based off probably like 3 or 4 different myths at one time.
Yeah, honestly. Then what do we have here? The Tao Wu. Okay, this makes sense because I saw the Hundun, I believe, in one of the trailers. The Tao Wu is one of the 4 great evils in Chinese of stupidity. So this is a stupid creature. All right, and who do we have here? Tao Che! All right, second of the 4 great evils. Tao Che represents greed. It is all-consuming. In fact, in the myth, the way it died was it ate itself. It ran out of shit to eat, so it just ate itself.
Okay, then.
So, yeah, we've got...
So it's like Billy from that episode when he got turned into chocolate.
Have you been eating yourself? All right, what do we have here?
I'd stop, but I'm just so delicious.
Qinglong. This is the Azure Dragon. So we have great evils, and then we have one of the 4 legendary beasts. Now, they had the 4 legendary beasts in the original Chinese campaign, so I'm glad it looks like we still have them here.
Yeah, let me do something with them. Use this one, and you don't have to talk loud. Put it about a fist size away from your head.
Boop. All right. So Qinglong is the Azure Dragon of it represents the East. One of the great 4. And, I can already see what this is. It's the Hundun. All right. 3 out of the 4 great Chinese evils. How weird would it be if they don't have the 4th one?
I feel like they probably don't.
Yeah. Well, I think they do under another one of the gods.
Oh,
I'm only looking at Fushi's gods right now.
It's weird that they're only under Fushi so far. And wouldn't great evil be with the underworld god?
Well, Shenong isn't an evil god in Chinese myth, necessarily, but I don't know. I'm guessing they wanted to put these evils in for the new campaign. Maybe the villains will be using them a lot. So, Hundun, as you can tell, is a really weird-looking creature. You guys might recognize this from the Shang-Chi movie. But the Hundun represents chaos. It's chaotic evil. Which, yeah, and by the way, it looks very, very easy representation there. Alright, then we got some god powers, just... You can turn invisible. Oh, we got now a lightning version of fire weapons. Okay.
We shouldn't what Draco Studios?
Target a friendly building to protect the surrounding area with wood power. Okay. Drought. Oh dear. Target an area to spread drought. Makes enemy buildings easier to destroy. Okay. Oh, and they can't be repaired. That's interesting. Still have the flood from the original game. Cool. Oh, sweet! Yinglong!
I know Underworld doesn't equal evil, but when you have to think of people's perception of the Underworld, not necessarily what the mythology says of the Underworld.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
and especially since all the other Underworld deities and all the other groups have been quote-unquote the evil one, you want to keep that theme going for a game. That's my point.
So Yinglong is like the dragon associated with the Yellow Emperor. Actually, it makes sense. This is Huangdi. This is literally the Yellow Emperor gives you the yellow dragon. That makes perfect sense. You can even see the dragon in this picture of him. All right, so Nuwa. We still have the Chillin, but there's the 4th great evil, the Qiongqi. Yeah, see, all 4 of them are here. So the Qiongqi is like a great evil that represents violence. Basically, what it does is it goes to active battles, and it always aids the side that's more in the wrong.
So it's basically a Twitter commenter.
It chooses violence, always. Yeah, I got the Tao Wu again, and then we've got... Baihu. This is the White Tiger, another of the 4 great beasts. This guy represents the West.
I really like the 4 great beasts, mainly because they were in the 3rd season of Digimon.
Yeah, nice.
We have the Qinglong again, and then we have Vermilion Bird, the third of the 4 great beasts. This represents the south, fire. Now, in the original Tale of the Dragon campaign, they had the black turtle, but not as like a... They had it as something you make at the dock. They might do that again here. Because I haven't seen the turtle yet, so maybe it's just a dock unit. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I think we went over all the new myth units, so... Oh, wait! What? Is that another unit? Oh, Fey Beasts! Okay. Okay, we have this in the card game also. The Fey Beast is this creature that wherever it goes, like, all the plants die, the water dries up, and it spreads poison. So this is a god power now. You can spawn Fey Beasts and poison everybody, it looks like. Nice.
Scoot a little to your left. Let me see. No, not that much. Just, there we go.
Okay.
A little bit more. No, to the right, I mean. There we go.
Okay.
I want to keep you more centered to the camera.
Gotcha. Oh, good. We're figuring this out now. All right. Yeah. So, cool.
Real quick, how
Yep.
loud is the game for you on your end?
For me, it's pretty quiet, but I think it's fine.
I'm just letting Chet know that the reason it's quiet for you guys is because right now the section he's in is very quiet.
Okay.
Because they were asking you to up the volume, and from what I could see, it looked like it was just the game.
Why don't we base that off? I'll start the campaign, and you guys can tell me if it still sounds quiet. All right, let's play the campaign.
Hell yeah!
Wait, is there a
Wait,
tutorial though? I don't know if they made changes to the Chinese. Oh, they don't even have the Egyptian and Norse.
That's because I didn't play those yet.
You know what? That's probably why. Okay.
You can see.
But in the original Age of Mythology, I remember before I even got to Egyptian and Norse, they had all the tutorial cinematics in the tutorial section.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I don't know.
As you can see, chat, I really love this game. I finished 3% of the
Look
original
how far
story.
he is. Look at all that progress.
Yes, Hades is in the game. There is no way they make a Greek mythology game and leave out Hades.
All right, let's check out. I know this is a completely new campaign. Let's check it out. Hell yeah.
In ancient times,
Oh yeah, now it's
China
louder.
was ruled by the Yellow Emperor, Huangdi.
Huangdi,
Under the
yeah.
mandate of heaven, China prospered, and the heroes were
And then he ascended.
Man, this
to
game
dragon
looks-
throne and left.
after ascension
Man, this game looks
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
to the celestial court.
Since I can only hear it or see it and not hear it.
Oh, I wish you
Huang
could
Zhao
hear it.
was one of these heroes.
on the stream.
For his merit, Huangdi granted him the gift of eternal
I
youth.
will be completely honest. I've never heard of this Huang
But
Zhaowu
fortune
character.
and misfortune
He might be a new
are
character, or I might
intertwined.
just not know him.
As Huang Zhao remained youthful,
Oh
his
no.
beloved wife, Xiao Li, aged and withered.
Ah, the classic.
reached the
I'm
end of
immortal,
her
but the
earthly
person I
days.
love isn't.
And Huang Zhao was left alone and broken.
Aw.
He sought the aid of the gods. He pleaded for Xiao Li's return, but the gods refused. They only replied, "All must find peace with the mandate of heaven."
Well, gods, you're the ones who
For
gave him
Huang Zhao
immortality. Maybe you
to
should find a way to
defy
fix
fate is
things.
better than to submit.
I just noticed that character kind of looks like Sun Wukong.
Yeah, with the head things. Yeah, well, there were more characters other than Sun who had that, but yeah, it is very similar. So he's going to become the villain, I
The
guess.
world is falling apart. Only destruction follows in the wake of Huang Zhao's
Oh,
army.
Kang Ji. I think I know who this
Great
is.
God,
I'll
Shun
say
Lo.
it later.
I cannot find what you ask of me.
All right.
Another noble soul who fell protecting the people. Look at how they mourn.
But only that
Now
one guy
all
gets a
of
rug.
China.
Nobody else. Fuck everybody else. Oh.
He's alive! Is he a demon?
No. He is the one I have been looking for. Favored by
Kang
Shun
Ji
Lo,
just has no
is
reaction
your
to a
name?
guy coming back.
I'm Yan Fei Feng,
A simple soldier. Why would the great Shenong concern himself with my poor life?
Look, the last of Huang Di's army. Bring them to Huangzhou.
Ah, okay. Was that a hero ability? All right.
Yan Fei Feng, Shen Nong chose you to lead the forces of justice against Huang Zhao.
I am only a man, but I cannot deny Shenong's favor. I will do my best to be worthy.
Cool.
Vile Tao Tie.
Ah!
They
Ah!
gain their
Okay.
evil strength
Shit just got
against
started.
human
Let's go.
innocence.
Alright, let's fight. Whoa, what? Oh, I have a Tao Che now. How the hell did that happen? Well, it's dead. It was a very weak Tao Che. And we have reinforcements. Nice. Alright, kick some ass. Fuck him up.
We had believed all was lost, but you are truly favored by heaven. We will fight alongside you.
Well, actually, I'm favored by the underworld since Shenong brought me back to life. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, Kong Jie in Chinese mythology, he may or may not have really existed. This is the guy who is mythically said to have invented the Chinese written language. So, that's pretty cool that he's a hero here. What do we have? Special ability. Okay, so this guy can heal. Oh! This is the guy who summoned the Tao Che. Alright, so this guy can summon copies of myth units. That's really freaking awesome.
Pretty broken.
Yeah, but I think they're significantly weakened because my Tao Che died very quickly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, alright. Yan Fei Feng, I have no idea who this is. So, there's a lot of Chinese characters. I don't know this one.
Hey, Caleb Martin. Hello, Alpha.
But really cool to see the inventor of the Chinese language as a hero here.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That makes sense. The Chinese very much, not worship, but respect their written language.
Yeah, definitely. Oh shit, these Tao Che are strong. Here, summon one! Yeah, fuck him up. Oh, this is cool. If the guy's special is charged and I target a myth unit, it shows like a hand over it. Like, I think it's supposed to symbolizing like him grabbing their essence or something. Fuck, yeah, Tao Che are strong in this game. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize Yan Fei Feng was up there. Maybe that's why the Tao Che took so long to kill. Alright, heal the men, heal the men. Start with the ones that don't already auto-heal. Stop favoring the guy who was literally brought back from the dead. We can't all come back from the dead, Kongji. Alright. Alright. So this is definitely unique from the other campaigns. With Arcantos, he was already an established hero in Atlantis, but this, like, just a good soldier was brought back from the dead and chosen. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Dumb Guy Games makes a very important observation, and he says, I believe this is a game.
No, now you're speaking heresy, dude. Like, I don't know why you gotta ruin everybody's good time with your conspiracy theories. Bro, you're too brave. Why'd you go there all by yourself? Holy... No, stop that! What is wrong with you people? Stop running into battle all by yourself without your commanding officer. Is this what I pay you for?
I cannot believe it. Yan Fei Feng lives.
Draco, yes, we know that. We follow movie news pretty heavily about Neza too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to watch the Neza movies and do a video. Sorry, I've been really preoccupied this week. Some annoying stuff happened with the channel, and I'm trying to fix it. But I'm happy to be here now. It's fun to be here. Okay. Heal this man, he's half dead. Jesus Christ.
Demon Blade, which old Kingdom Hearts videos do you mean? The ones on the Dumb Blondes channel or on my channel?
Oh, he found those?
I know, that's what I thought.
I didn't know anyone had ever heard of those. That was a whole relationship ago for me.
Draco, don't apologize. I'm just letting you know that we already know.
All right, good. We got rid of the Tauche. Oh, we have a lot of ranged guys. Here, kill them. Good, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, he did find the Dumblons. Yeah, so we actually plan to maybe start from the beginning again after we finish Devil May Cry. We're going to see what the audience wants. And this time I have some plans for some challenges to make it more entertaining and difficult. Which reminds me, Andrew, I gotta tell you about those later. I think you'll find them hilariously scary.
Find what hilariously scary?
Some challenges for when we play Kingdom Hearts again.
Oh dear.
I don't want to do a level 1 run. I just want to play the game. I've actually never done a run at Kingdom Hearts. That's because I never saw the need to. It's not.
Well, that helps me narrow it down.
It's not required for the platinum, so I didn't do it. I did everything to get the platinum.
Do not let them reach Huang Zhaowu's captive.
All right, fuck him up. Who is the captive? I wonder. Is it another like Chinese hero? Because remember in Fall of the Trident campaign, there was some mysterious captive at one point. Turned out to be Chiron, and that was a cool reveal. Though technically, I guess they told you right away it was Chiron. It's just like, if you don't know mythology, it's a surprise that he's a centaur. Still, it would be really cool if I know whoever this captive is. What if it's Sun Wukong? No, if the bad guy can capture Sun Wukong, there is no hope.
That's not true if Buddha decides to intervene for once.
Oh, what's this? Imperial Academy. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with it.
That might be one of those buildings that you just take over for...
I don't know, let's see. It's controlled by Imperial remnants. My men are under Yan Feifeng. The enemy is Huang Zhaowu's army. Oh, look, this wall can't pick a side. Imperial remnants, Huang Zhaowu's army. You fucking bickering ass wall over here. Pick a lane. Oh, this is a terrible joke. I know you're Chinese, but pick a lane.
A wall blocks our way. Pioneers, send your lanterns over it so we can see what.
Oh, that's what the academy was for. It just decided to spawn some guys. Oh, are these the heroes of China? Okay, they're pioneers. Oh, they have little lanterns. Where? Hold on. You don't have lanterns.
The bricks are arguing.
I like also, just this one in the middle is the evil one. On either side, they're like, how can you side with that guy? And the most like, shut up. I side with whoever I say. He's not giving in to peer pressure. Okay, use the Pioneer's lantern. Oh, they... Okay, wait. How do I... Oh, wait, yeah. Age of Mythology lets you self-activate specials. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm glad how much you like our insights on Kingdom Hearts. We will definitely have those again.
Oh,
And Draco was saying he's sorry about what's going on with the channel.
Yeah, hell, it is what it is. Cool. Hey! We can scout with the lanterns. That's cool. We somehow know what the lantern is seeing. It's a magic lantern. Wait, can I control this thing? Oh my god! What is this lantern? It's sentient.
Sentient!
It's a yokai, Andrew. It's a yokai!
Choconomake! Wrong mythology! Oh, it runs out. Okay. Well, I was gonna start singing At Last I See the Light, but I guess I don't anymore. Alright, let's fuck up this traitor wall. If you won't give in to peer pressure, you will die! That's the message.
That's the message.
A wall divided against itself cannot stand.
Alright, let's go. Again, I wish there was a little Chinese tutorial, like, I don't know the hero system, I don't know how we gain favor. Ah, some young cheese just came in, fuck off!
The Ragnarok video is coming along nicely. It will be a few months, though, so Wait for late July at the earliest. That's what I'm gonna say right now.
Those were
All right.
qotd, flying creatures that devour
Ooh.
people. Wang Zhaowu has been
The reason there's a yokai in China is immigration.
This is a little hard for an opening mission, I will say. Like, they're putting me up against some powerful Yao Guai. Oh? Hey, it's a will-o-wisp. Wrong mythology. No, actually, there's like an equivalent to will-o-wisps in almost every culture. Because it literally just means like, oh, hey,
Yazi, fierce creatures.
Yatsu. That's actually not far off from how I pronounce
must
it.
be grateful they are on our side.
All right, in that case, I will continue calling them Yahtzee. Oh, nice. You can see the swords in the map. Oh, this is good. Very nice. All right. Hell yeah. Thank you, Shenong. Yeah, Shenong's definitely
And Shenong's definitely not supposed to be a villain.
Ah, fuck him up.
Ah,
Oh, what? What?
Oh, what?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
the Yatsu,
nice.
Like,
The Yatsu, like, speed
speed
blast into battle.
That is so cool.
I think the marker is just for the players. I don't think the characters in the game see it, Demon Blades.
What are we on Monty Python logic? We're stranded. But wait, we're in a TV show, and that means somebody's filming us. Yes, the camera crew. There they are. All right, cool. Oh damn, I lost 2 of my Yahtzees. Fuck.
Next stream will probably be either next week or 2 weeks from now, Caleb.
Chance do we have
It's
against
typically how it is.
Wise Shen Nong has chosen Yan Fei Feng, but a single tree does
Ah.
not make a forest. We must work together to overcome our enemies.
Yeah,
Once
like
more,
specifically,
Shenlong
I
blesses us.
really wanted to try
He has
this
given us
this
a
out,
god
and it
power.
literally just came out. So and we just finished a Devil May Cry game, so the timing just felt kind of meant to be. So, and you know I'm gonna play more of this shit when I get
Do not
home.
be fearful. We will fight together, and we will win.
Wait! You gave me a god power. Fuck shit up. Oh, there's achievements for that. Whoa! Hey! Holy fuck! That is a strong one.
Andrew, I'm curious if you can tell what I find to be the most frustrating part of Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode so far. Hint, I am not at the end of the game yet.
The blob monster from Monsters Inc.
Nope.
Then I don't know.
The first mini-boss you fight in Pirates of the Caribbean can one-shot you with every one of their attacks.
Really? Fuck. You need to go grind. Unless you're doing a level 1 run. That was an insanely powerful god power. What was that called? Fucking Blazing Prairie. That looks like something out of Aztec mythology. You know how it rains fire at one point?
Not to me.
Wait, Hu Yi? I know Hu Yi. That's the Chinese god of archery and fire.
I'm so happy you are here, Huyi. Too bad you will die.
What does it matter? I may be the greatest archer, the most benevolent.
Oh, the sound cut out.
No, did the headphones maybe die? No, it just cut out entirely. What the heck?
Can they still hear me?
Let me see. Hello, hello, hello.
Wow, in the middle of a fucking cutscene. That is annoying. Well, at least we have subtitles. I can read it. Hu Yi seems kind of arrogant.
Yeah, let me plug this in. Is the sound back?
No? the hell happened?
We'll find out after the cutscene.
Yeah, okay. I'm going back to campaign menu. What the hell is... Well, now it's back. What the hell was that?
Is it just part of the game? Is it actually...
What the fuck?
What is it with this
Was that just a game glitch? What happened there? I thought there was something wrong with the stream or the equipment. I think the game just fucked up for a second there. Game just had a stroke. Like...
Not even the first time. Watch the rest of the campaign. The audio isn't working. They have to do a day one patch.
Damn it. Okay, so the captive did turn out to be someone mythical I know, so that's cool. Hu Yi is this legendary Chinese archer. The legend says that originally there were 10 suns, and it was way too fucking hot. So Hu Yi one day decided it's too damn hot, and he went outside and shot 9 of them out of the sky.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And then some variations of the legends say that when the suns fell, they fell to earth and became hot springs. In fact, one of those springs appears in Journey to the West.
I'd like to go to one of those hot springs and increase my health.
This is not Ghost of Tsushima. But
Aw.
yeah, he's also the husband of the moon goddess Chang'e. A lot of people know about her. There's this tragic story where they actually receive an elixir of immortality, which they plan to take together so they can both ascend. But then through some sort of circumstance, there's various versions, Chang'e ends up accidentally taking it by herself, so she ascends while Hu Yi stays down on Earth.
Well, you know what they say. At least he escaped the ball and chain.
And Chang'e is literally on a giant ball now. She's on
With
the
a
moon.
rabbit.
Yeah, with a rabbit. All right, let's hope the sound stays on. I'm gonna start this next mission now. Okay, it's still on. Hey, it's Chiyu. I originally thought this was Bull Demon in the reveal trailers, but then people started telling me it was Chiyu, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That explains the 6 arms. So, Chiyu, god of violence, war, and chaos, basically. Lu Chao.
Chiyo, great god of
I don't know who she
Come
is.
to visit a mere witch like me.
Apparently she's a witch.
Shouldn't you be chasing after Huang
Shouldn't you
Zhao
be in the Mulan remake?
I hear he has already defeated the Huang Pi's army. Something you could never do.
Enough. I come to offer
Ooh,
you
I like
power.
Chiyu's voice.
I can make you a god if you serve me. I need allies for the coming battles, and I understand you have a history with the archer Hu Yi.
Is she
Yi.
Chang'e or something?
Why yes, he saved me once.
You just blow a train whistle?
I did not think I would see
You
him.
don't. I have a train whistles. All
Yes.
people should.
Okay.
I will join you, Chiyo.
You missed
What
Chiyu's
would you
voice.
have me do?
Chiyu has a pretty cool voice. Like, I'm just relieved to hear a good sounding villain voice because I hate what they did to Gargarensis' voice in this remake.
How they made him sound like it.
No.
Oh no, they made him.
Yeah. I hate what they did to his voice
I
in
saved the
this.
peasants. They will be grateful to me. Let us go.
Because in the original game,
I'm hearing it now.
in the original game, like, Gargarensis had this eloquence to him despite him being a big Cyclops. It was really cool. And in this game, he's just everywhere. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright, save the peasants! We're saving this guy because he's really outmatched. Oh, and he died anyway. We're bad at our job. Oh shit! Save that guy quick! He's almost dead! Alright, we got him. We got him.
Lord Hu Yi.
Someone said the story of shooting down the suns reminds him of the story of Hercules shooting the Helios chariot.
These are not all the peasants,
Didn't he
Lord
just
Hu Yi.
threaten to
Some
do it? I
threatened
don't think he actually did it. I remember him just threatening to shoot the chariot. For me, the story of
Cowards.
Hu Yi just getting up and
What can I
deciding it's
expect
too
from
hot and
peasants?
shooting the suns down reminds me more of Maui from Hawaiian Myth. Remember where he's like, you know what, the days aren't long enough, so he goes and he lassos the sun, pulls it down Earth and starts kicking it and says, I want the day to be longer. The sun says, okay, just let me go, you asshole.
I like that one I like that one more for the comedy, but I also like the added detail that those sons were the Jade Emperor's children.
Oh yeah.
是的。农夫，请下命令。农夫。
Apparently, new means female, so Nucho could just mean magic woman.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually, because there's a lot of Chinese characters with Nu in their names.
Gotta go to church. Okay, bye, Caitlin.
Alright, say hi to God for me.
Hi, Toko.
Hey, Toko's here. So we don't have, what was his name? Yon Fei Fong and the writer with us this time? Chongzhu? I guess, yeah, Hu Yi's so arrogant, he just went off and decided to do everything
Send word to
himself.
Huang Zhaowu that Hu Yi has escaped.
I'm okay.
Huang Zhaowu believes he can catch me off guard.
What are you grinding in, Toko?
Upgrade my military buildings so I can deal with his assaults swiftly.
What do you mean? I remember the Uzi being in the Tale of Heracles. It was made by the
Fuck shit up.
Uzu, please.
Fuck shit up. Alright, well, we need some healers, so can I make heroes at the town center? What's this? Terracotta Riders? Oh, fuck yeah. Each Chinese town center...
Are these terracotta soldiers that ride people, or are these people riding a terracotta soldier?
There were terracotta warriors on horses in the tomb. You can summon them once for... So I can only do this once? Well, that sucks. Loses hit points over time. Oh, so they're like mercenaries. Especially quickly when not on favored... What the hell is favored land? This is why we need a tutorial. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on a sec.
Okay, I'll answer your question. So, Demon Blades, the thing is about that is Andrew hasn't seen a lot of anime. Like, he hasn't even watched Naruto all the way through, and that one is probably the most connected with mythology. And I don't think he's watched pretty much anything of Bleach, so I doubt he'll do a video on that. Plus, I personally don't see a lot of that being connected to mythology. It takes some stuff, but it takes a lot of creative liberties.
I would do Naruto way before I do anything on Bleach. And before either of those, I would do something on Dragon Ball, because that's the one I love. And, you know, read growing up. Okay, I have a little theory here. If anyone knows, feel free to tell me. Whenever I click on a building, there's this big circle around it. And I see from the town center, there's a big yellow one. And whatever it's connected to has a big yellow one. And these ones don't. Is this the favored land we're talking about here? Because
I assume that's its attack radius.
that doesn't make sense because the house has them. And the other mythologies don't have this.
Then the white one is the attack radius, and the yellow is the favored. I don't know what what's the system like for this mythology.
I don't know because there wasn't a tutorial. So here's what I think. Here's my theory. I think China has this favored land thing because that does sound like something out of Chinese culture. I think if I put a building here, it'll connect these and it'll do something. Current favor 32 plus 7 per minute. How do the Chinese gain favor? Like, I wish it would tell me. But wait, can we even build a temple? Okay, we can't, so I guess there's no reason to know yet. Maybe the game will just organically tell me when we get to a mission where it matters.
What's the name of this expansion?
Immortal Pillars. Okay, let's turn these into proper towers. Let's build some shit. Let's make some people. I can't advance to the next age. I can't make a temple or a dock, so we're not allowed to have myth units yet in the story. That's fine. And there's obviously no water here. The farms look very different, by the way. That's interesting how the farms look. We still have markets, we still have armories, we still have houses. Oh, we have a silo. You can drop off all 3 types of resources. Cool, cool. I assume these are the military buildings. Machine workshop. Ranged soldiers and siege weapons. Okay. Military camp, foot soldiers. can be upgraded with a tower or training yard? What? Imperial Academy. I remember this from the last mission. This is what makes heroes. Okay. Well, let's see what heroes we got. I want to know what this hero system is. Ah, aha! Yeah, I'm right. You can connect them. Because when I put this here, it all turns yellow. Ooh. Alright, let's see if that does anything. I don't know.
According to Ishnavir, who says, according to Google, every building you put down has a radius of favored land.
So I was right. This is the favored land.
Also, this is Chinese mythology.
I know.
No, someone was asking.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I already have a military camp. And a machine workshop. Well, I picked the right building to make then. Unless I already have that too. It doesn't look like I do. Okay.
Sometimes I'll make two, so that way I have one for creating units and one for upgrades.
Okay, let's see. Add a tower or training yard to at least one of your What are those?
Would Age of Mythology add a Japanese mythology? We don't know. They could.
No reason not to. I know the two most requested are Aztec and Japanese, and those are my two most wanted too. Aztec being the higher one. So, if you ask me, they definitely should. Like, they should put Aztec and Japanese both in. Japanese is the safer one. People won't get offended by that. I imagine people, for some reason, there's always someone getting mad when you say anything about the Aztecs. I don't understand why, but
It's even weirder because there are no currently living Aztecs. There are currently living Japanese people. And even in the history of the Aztecs, the people hated the leaders who made the mythology.
Exactly that. And there are people descended from the Aztecs, but it's like, yeah, people descended from everything are still around. Like, do you actually... I don't know why anyone would get offended. Okay, what is this?
Delvin, thank you for following.
Wait, oh, I can add a tower to this military building and it'll shoot arrows at people. Only one edition can be installed. Okay. Training yard. Oh, increases production speed. Okay, let's do one of each. Oh, it just happens instantly. That's cool. Yeah, now it's shooting at them. Nice. Alright, you guys can do it. I have faith in you. What does a training yard do? Oh, okay, cool. So this increases the speed at which I make guys. We're getting attacked a lot, so I'm gonna make some archers. Ooh, fire archers, nice. That was a thing. That was a thing in China with the fiery arrows thing.
Real quick, question from the chat: is King Shi Huang a mythology person? Because I feel like he was real, but then I hear stories of him having a stone army.
Are you talking about Emperor Qin? Qin? Yeah, he was real. Sometimes a real historical character has mythical legends around them. But in the case of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, when he died, what they did was he requested that his army like come with him to the afterlife to protect him. So what they did was they built terracotta duplicates of the entire army. And they didn't just have one figure and copy that. They actually carefully recreated the faces of every single member of the army. It's amazing what they did. And buried those terracotta warriors with him. They weren't like living terracotta warriors, but they were a real thing and still are a real thing. It's a real site you can go to in China now. In fact, they were originally painted too, but once the tomb was found, the oxygen exposure unfortunately destroyed all of the paint, which is why actually the deepest part of the tomb, the place where the emperor is actually buried, has never been opened because we're trying to find a way to open it without damaging what's inside. Because apparently according to the written record, there's a lot of amazing shit in there, and we don't want to ruin it. So, yeah. I say we, but I'm talking about the Chinese people. I'm talking about humanity.
The humanity who likes history and culture doesn't want to ruin it.
I would love it if they could find some way to get it out of there without fucking it up, so that we can actually go over there and look at it someday and see all the incredible shit that was put in the Emperor's private chamber. That would be amazing.
I actually visited the Terracotta Soldiers when I was 11, and it is beautiful, huge, and like Andrew said, they're still uncovering stuff that they didn't know about that was in the written
The tomb
legends.
was hidden. It was found by accident by farmers when they were digging, and one of them fell through the floor of the ground he was digging into the tomb, surrounded. Can you imagine what that's like, just falling in and being surrounded by these clay warriors? Like, ah! Like, it's insane. Like,
什么？
but yeah, he was a real emperor. The terracotta warriors are real, but they're not, you know, alive, obviously. Alright, what heroes can I make? Alright, we got the pioneers from earlier, and... Oh shit, we have Nezha! You remember Nezha? We mentioned him in the Black Myth Wukong video. He's the little fiery ring guy who chopped off Bull
Demon's head.
And created a movie that beat almost every Disney film.
I just realized I'm asking you if you've heard of Nezha, and we were just talking about the new Nezha movie. I'm so stupid. Okay, so it looks like China has a... Okay, wait, now we got guys coming from the south. It looks like China has a mix of hero types. You know, like, mythologies like Norse and Egyptian have, like, some commonly trainable hero, whereas Greek has specific named characters. China, it seems, has both. Because here's the common trainable one, and here's the named one. I'm gonna make Nezha. Yeah, and I can only make one Nezha, which makes sense.
I'm guessing that's the hero Nezha, and then there's the unit Nezha.
Well, there's see, look, there's a oh yeah, he's a little boy appropriately. Hello, Nezha. Even got the hair correct. That's awesome. Like, see, I can only make one Nezha, but I'm guessing I can make multiple pioneers. Yes, I can. Okay, so that's how it works. I will say, I did like that in Tale of the Dragon you could make the 8 immortals. I don't know if that's still a thing. But I actually thought that was a creative way to do heroes for China. Use the 8 immortals.
Question of the day. What's your all-time favorite mythical hero or villain, and what makes them stand out to you?
Heracles.
And what makes them stand out to you?
All the accomplishments he had in the face of, like, true adversity and, like, shit constantly being against him. And by shit, I mean Hera.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some of it wasn't Hera, but like 99% was Hera.
I found some of the peasants who ran away. Get back to work, you bitches. I do think it's funny how in Age of Mythology, every time you train a villager, you hear the sound. It's like, what you tired about? You just came into existence. I'll make you tired.
I'll make you tired.
I think it's supposed to be the birth of life.
Yeah, when you birth a baby, you hear.
They do say when a baby is born, it's the first time they ever breathe.
Yeah, you might be
so.
right. It might be like a drawing the first breath thing.
I will say though, it does sound like they're tired out, not like they're like.
They sound all exhausted. I'm like, bitch, you just got here. You just clocked in. It's gonna get so much worse. All right. We could use a few more gold gatherers.
Demon Blade says he's writing a script for a story that involves gods and monsters, and I have an idea of the Odyssey, where Prometheus, his brother, Pandora, are teaming up to fight Olympus.
Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Pandora, which makes sense. They're all in the same story. And yeah, they would all have reason to hate Olympus. Oh, found more peasants. Heyo. Sweet. Yeah, that premise makes perfect sense to me. You know, you could, if you wanted to, you could say the hope at the bottom of the box or jar, depending on which version you're doing, contains a type of power that Pandora is going to use against the gods. It would kind of be like what God of War 3 did.
We both agree, Morgan. We would love an Aztec game where you play as a Kratos-like protagonist from the original games with a massive sword.
You don't know how much I want that. The sad thing is, I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Like, in my opinion, God of War should do it. It would fit so well. Ah! I just if it does happen in God of War, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Because I really think they're gonna do Egyptian first. And no problem with that. I just really want Aztec. That's why I got really excited in the Uncharted PS Vita game. When it was like, he was searching for like lost Aztec treasure. And I was like, oh shit, Uncharted games always end with this supernatural twist. We're gonna get some Aztec crazy characters up in this, but that game had a twist, but it wasn't a supernatural twist, so it didn't do that. And then I was also excited in Shadow of the Tomb Raider when it went into Aztec stuff. And that had some supernatural stuff, but I would have liked more. Like, it just had, like, a hint of it, in my opinion.
I don't think it'll happen for two reasons. One, there are just too many mythologies that are more popular that don't that people want to make games of, like Greek, Egyptian.
Egyptian is really the
Norse.
next step.
Not even just God of War, but in general, Greek, Egyptian, Norse, Japanese, Chinese, and then Hindu.
It's really here's the thing. I do think it might be a little more likely than Hindu in a lot of cases, because Hindu people go really nuts when they get mad at you. Again, it's not most Hindus, but the ones that do, like, are pretty loud.
The reason I say Hindu still has a bigger chance than Aztec is because there are Hindu people who like making Hindu-related stuff.
You know what? You're right.
And there's almost 1 billion of them versus the Aztec.
There is a Hindu video game called Raiji, an Ancient Epic, which I hear is very good. And actually, there's Asura's Wrath, which is like Hindu God of War. You're right. You're 100% right. Even Hindu is more likely than Aztec. Boy, does that make me sad. We're never gonna get Aztec.
All right, chat. This is where we start our Kickstarter. Give us $1 million to make an Aztec game. We'll do it. We'll find someone to do it.
You know what's funny is if I had a game studio, even I would start with Greek mythology, because I would really love to make a Heracles game. I want to make a mythically accurate Heracles game. It would work so well as a video game. Like, I already know so much that I would want to do with it. But I would definitely eventually do Aztec. I do think of all the game franchises that I'm familiar with, Age of Mythology is actually the most likely to do it, because they've already done Greek, Egyptian, and Norse, and now Chinese, and shit, and it's that, along with Japanese, is their most requested expansion. And it would already fit so well. It's like, one of the big questions when you add a new Pantheon is, oh, how are you going to gain favor in a way that's different from everyone else? Everyone already knows you would do it through sacrifice. It's such an easy thing to add in. Modders have already added an Aztec Pantheon 3 different times at least. Like, if they can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
So far, I'm enjoying this new Chinese stuff. Obviously there's more to it. Like, I'm still in the early campaign. I don't even know how we gain favor. Wait, I think I just got it. I think I know how we gain favor. Shane, do you have any ideas? Because my theory, it's something we already talked about.
Is it finding terracotta soldiers?
I don't think it's that.
Is it mercury pills?
You know, that would make sense, but I don't think it's that. I think it's this favored land. It's literally called favored land.
The more land you control, the more...
because, look, I'm gaining favor. I'm not doing anything. I think it's the favored land. I think the bigger I make this favored land, the faster you gain favor.
So the more land you rule, the more favor. That actually makes a lot of sense for the way Chinese mythology and history
is. It makes a ton
is.
of sense for China, and there is something I like about it. You know, when I, like, make my houses, I just stuff them all together in the corner. But now it's like, hey, you should spread them out. It'll make your favored land bigger and stuff. It's a way to change up how you play.
It definitely changes up how you play, and it changes your strategies now. Because now you have to have soldiers spread out more. You can't have a condensed army in one spot.
Assuming I'm right. I don't know for a fact that I'm correct, but I'm really confident that this is how it's working. Well, here, it's just saying current favor, I'm gaining 14 per minute.
And how many buildings do you have?
That's a little tricky to answer. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, okay, more than 14. More like 8.
I think you're still right though, because if you look there, each one has a different amount of size.
Yeah.
So I think you get 1 for having a cultural, the main settlement, because that gives you the biggest.
Yeah.
And then for each one that adds up to that percentage amount, gives you 1 per building or per side.
I think it's something like that, yeah. Huh. Oh, this is like a passive Fuxi thing. It looks like it's some sort of yin and yang. Every few minutes it switches between yin and yang. Right now we're on yang. It makes my soldiers stronger.
Huh.
Okay. I wonder. I'm guessing yin is something economy related.
什么？
That's interesting.
建筑工。
Again, I really think they should have switched Fuxi with the Jade Emperor because he is the big guy in Chinese myth. Like, I just think it would have made so much more sense. Fuxi, to me anyway, is just a lesser version of Nuwa. So it's weird to have them, both of them as like 2 of the 3 major gods. Shenong, I think, makes sense, even though my preferred underworld god is Yanlo Wong. But again, so far it's not bad. And they are adding new god packs. Maybe we will get the Jade Emperor at some point. Oh, I'm just now realizing when I looked through all the minor gods, I didn't see Sun Wukong anywhere.
Huh.
He was in the Tale of the Dragon one, but it doesn't look like he's in this one.
He's in this one.
Maybe he's a myth unit now, or a titan.
建筑
That would be cool. Maybe if he's like a... Maybe if he's like a hero or something, or maybe he'll be a new major... I can't see Sun Wukong as a major god, honestly. Maybe they want to do something else with him. I hope so. Yeah, in the original game, he was one of the minor gods, and he gave you this myth unit called Monkey King, which was like a big monkey, obviously. Well, I'm glad I built towers down here. Oh, fuck, the people were still down here. I didn't know that.
发遵命。
Okay, I fucked up a little bit there. Shit, okay. Go help them. I need to leave some soldiers down there. Jesus.
Someone said, there's a couple ideas. One said I would like a Hades game or a gruesome Thor game about him killing all the giants that he fights. And also if a game where you play as Hephaestus and you collect metal and make weapons and jewelry for the gods. That would be a fun, little, like, Stardew Valley-esque
like
game.
the Hephaestus thing you're preaching, you're pitching me sounds like a Steam, like, leisure game or something. Like a Dave the Diver or something like that, you know?
I would honestly play the shit out of a game like that. I love those
course,
kinds of
yeah,
games.
I enjoy those.
Chat, I love those types of games so much. I got a board game version of Stardew Valley.
Alright. Okay, it looks like I found all the peasants. Alright, I guess the only thing left to do is build up an army and go fuck shit up. Is there more gold anywhere? Oh, yeah, over here. Great.
建筑工。
Alright, yep, let's build up this army. Alright, armory. Let's increase their power. Let's make the buildings stronger. It's a shame. It looks like I can't make any healers right now. So if people lose health, they just don't have that health. Alright. Well, it is what it is.
I'm guessing there will be a healing building or unit.
Well, that Chongzhe, the hero in the last mission, was able to heal. Originally in Tale of the Dragon, I believe there were monks that could heal people. I don't know if they'll have some equivalent or something. Also, the chillin' when it died would heal anyone nearby, but that's not an effective way to keep healing. Yeah, I made a chillin', I sent it over to my men, and I pressed delete, killed it, and healed them. This is how we passively heal. This is our healthcare system. Someone kill the chillin'.
Is this like that animal whose body was infinite food and wealth?
Which one?
Oh no, not animal. Yellowbrow in Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, maybe.
A Chronos game where you try to kill the gods in Chronos.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to the training yard because they're
Interesting,
taking
not-
forever.
I wouldn't. I'd be 50-50 on that. I prefer the stories of the heroes over the stories of the gods.
Yeah. Or heroes who became gods. Man, building takes a while, it looks like. Oh shit. Damn it, they were about to finish that tower. They were only 2 days away from retirement. Get in this tower. Good thing I made so many archers. Fuck them up. Good. Now go finish that. You know something I like about the Age of Mythology remake is if you have like a warrior building queue and behind that in the queue you have an upgrade to be worked on, if you run out of population and so can't make any more warriors, the building will automatically start working on the upgrades instead because it knows like, hey, let's not waste your fucking time. Like
that is a really nice update.
It is a great quality of life change. The original game didn't have that, and I don't hate on the original game for not having that, and it's a really great upgrade here. Like, it's something I didn't even consider, and then when I saw it there, I was like, oh, what a great change. Like,
Love it.
yeah. There are a lot of good changes. You know what's funny is there's a ton of changes I don't use. Like, when I was telling Costa, my brother, about them, I was like, well, they put in a lot of changes I don't really want. And he was like, well, what? And I was like, well, like, they have these villager auto queues, and they have this thing where you scroll a box around, it will only select soldiers and not villagers. And he was like, that all sounds great. I'm going to use that. I was like, well, good. I guess it's good it's in the game. It's just not something I need. Like, so, there's one thing I also love about this game is everything they've added in, like all the quality of life stuff they've added in, you can turn it all off if you don't want it. I've looked through the settings. Like, you can turn all this stuff off. Like, it's all like, how do you want to play, basically. Like, they have an autosave now. I personally don't want it because it clutters up my save load screen. I turned it off. Like,
That's actually pretty nice, yeah.
yeah. But I'm sure a lot of people would like an autosave.
I would very much like an
Yeah.
autosave.
Yeah, totally fine.
Because honestly, save data doesn't take up that much in a game. You know what the save file usually is for any program or game?
What?
A text document.
Yeah.
It's just a text document that tells the game, hey, this is the section of the game we're at. Then it goes, okay.
Alrighty. Alright, we got a pretty good army, but I have space for more, so I might as well make some more.
I recently started thinking of an idea for an actual Chinese mythology Souls-like game because Black Myth is mostly not one.
There's already one. It's called Wolong. It's made by the same people who made Neo.
No, I didn't know they made Chinese.
Yeah, that was their. They made Neo, then they made Neo 2, then they made Wolong Fallen Dynasty. But yeah, Wukong is not really a Souls-like because it does not include the Souls-like elements that I can't stand.
I actually don't mind the XP being left behind.
I know, some people don't. I just do.
But there is a way to do it to make it feel like I think it works better in
pandas.
In what's the game? One of the dumbest animals on planet Earth. That China demands every zoo to pay.
Can I kill these? Because I don't think you're in Chinese culture. You're supposed to kill a panda.
No, you're not, because they're considered culturally significant.
Oh, it says you cannot harvest these for food. You can't kill pandas. They just put them in there because why not? But they kept it culturally accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
smart.
interesting. Okay.
Fun fact, China demands every zoo has a panda pay them $1 million per year.
Why?
Because they're imported to China.
But like, why do you have to pay them $1 million just to have a panda in your zoo? Isn't it good if you have a panda in your zoo? You're keeping it alive. Because pandas are too fucking dumb to stay alive on their own.
They actually survive pretty well in China. It's just that in this, I don't know. You have to. There's like a whole cultural reason. That's just a fun fact.
Okay. Well, that explains why I don't see a lot of pandas.
Yeah, they cost a lot. I forgot about Wulong, but I hated that game. So.
Oh, okay. I haven't played it, so I don't know what the thoughts on it are.
Mythology guy, what is your favorite yokai? Mine is the Tengu.
Mine is a couple that I really like are Nue and Baku.
Yeah, I like the Nue a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lightning version of the Chimera.
Yeah, it's like a thunder chimera. Yeah, really cool.
Heck, PFP is art of some Katengu I found.
Nice. Tengu are pretty cool. Are we talking Dai Tengu or Kotengu? Like, can you see his profile pic? Is it red or is it black?
Black.
Okay, so a Kotengu then. That's the one that's more black raven-like, the more mischievous one. The Dai Tengu is the one with the red face and the long nose. That actually, like, sometimes trains people.
It's also used in a lot of stories as like a smithing type of character. Someone who's like creates samurai swords.
True. Also that.
Or like a smith will wear one of those masks.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
What if they made a game about a general and you have to gain God's favor by sacrificing and stuff, and then they help you and you could have Zeus striking down on them a game with mythology aspects?
You're kind of reminding me of this game.
We're doing
warfare.
Basically, I'm the general,
right?
And there are ways I can
honor the gods, and then they give me ways to strike down the enemy.
You're describing
Age of Mythology right now.
So the answer is
the answer is yes.
Because I love it.
Because I love Age of Mythology.
Max says, Mythology guy, you should take a look at Gravity Falls. I know it has some mythology like the love god Eros
and the Minotaur. Don't forget about that. Are you a Minotaur? I'm a Minotaur. The manliest creature. Even my nipples have biceps. It was fucked up.
Reminds me of in Adventure Time when it's like, what are you, werewolves? No, we are Y-wolves. We become wolfmen when we think about philosophical questions for too long.
God damn it. That is so funny. Stupid. Look, I love stupid humor. I'm a huge Mel Brooks guy and a Leslie Nielsen guy. And if you're not, shame on you. Yeah, my towers have this. I like it when I can look at an active siege attempt and be like, no, the defenses have that. it's all good. All right, it's time to push forward. Let's see if we can do some shit.
I don't think your army is big enough, Andrew. You're gonna need at least one more guy.
Well, it says seizing the camps is optional, so probably this is probably not the whole thing. Though I don't see how this is optional. This is literally on my way out. I guess I could have gone south, but look, that leads to another camp. What the fuck else could I have done? Oh, cool, I get the camp now. Nice. All right, let's go fuck up the other one now.
Interesting. A script about a character who's a descendant of Cain, and he has the power of anti-life from when Cain killed his brother.
Cain was the first to take a life. I see what you're doing there. That's first of all, you said the power of anti-life. Are we in the DC universe right now?
I have found the anti-life equation. No, it'd be like first Pokemon you're playing as someone like the Roman game. What? Morgan, please rewrite that. It confuses. I kind of know what you mean, but I want to get better details. Oh, right. Wu-Tang is basically just Chinese Neo, and I don't like the way Neo does their Souls-like. Why don't you like the way Neo does their Souls-like, Toko?
What's different about it?
Yeah, that's actually...
Because to me, like... I admittedly haven't played a Souls game, but I've seen gameplay. Have played Neo. Oh, I got an achievement for taking both camps. Nice. Have played Neo. It seemed very much like one, but I know you play a ton of these, so I believe you. So I'm just curious. How is it different? All right, let's go. Die, bitch. Alright, hopefully we have enough men for this siege. So far, so good. It's a shame we don't have a way to heal, that's the only thing, because like a third of my men are wounded. Oh, good, yeah, destroy their temple. I don't want any... I was about to say I don't want any myth units, and then I suddenly get attacked by one. All the more reason to destroy the temple. Get rid of that now. Fuck your godly worship. Alright, kill the people. Something I usually do when playing, like, skirmish or multiplayer is when I'm sieging a town, I usually go for the houses right away, which sounds really fucked up, but the reason I do it is so they don't have any population, so they can't make a bunch of reinforcements. Oh shit, we got a Tao Che, I believe that one is. Let's get rid of them all. Oh, there's another one. Good thing I made these heroes. Oh yeah, the heroes do way more damage to the myth units. Fuck yeah. Oh god, there's another one. I'm all the more glad I destroyed your fucking temple.
Oh, you were saying it'd be from first person. I just read that wrong. That's my dyslexia and ADHD reading comprehension. Okay, so it's a first person game where you play as a... I don't know how that would work very well, because first person controlling other units, it always feels very clunky.
Alright, fuck them up. This is going well. I think I built a good army for this. Yeah, kill him. Yeah,
okay, the description... Why he doesn't like him is the areas don't have good level design. They basically just exist because you can't fight the bosses in a black void, and I hate Diablo-esque weapon rarity system.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I have heard one of the things, like, Dark Souls and shit are praised for is, like, their world building and stuff, so I guess that would include the level design. And... yeah, I guess, like, with Neo, I love the creatures and the creature design, but the level design was never something I thought was especially good, so I totally get what you're saying.
I don't understand what you mean by can't fight bosses in a black void, but I understand the rest of the stuff. I agree with the weapon rarity system. It works in specific games. It doesn't work in that game.
I know what he means by Black Void. I've seen some of this gameplay. I'm not sure how you trigger these boss encounters, but there's somewhere when you fight the bosses, you just fight them in this empty area without other shit in the way. So I guess he likes that because it's easy to just focus on the boss. Personally, I prefer a background when you fight a boss, so I actually like Neo more in that way. But, you know, to each their own.
Yeah, I agree with Andrew, but once he explains it, okay, it can work for some bosses, but there are definitely a lot of bosses where it feels like the whole game just becomes dodge, attack, or block attack. That's just my opinion.
It definitely makes it more pure strategy based, but you know, I like the vibe when there's a place you're fighting the boss at.
Back from dinner. Welcome back, Optimus Phillips. I have to go. Good night. Good night, Morgan McGuire. Have we played Immortals Phoenix Rising? Yes, we did. I was not a big fan. Andrew liked it more than I, but he still agrees with some of
I
it.
agree with all of Shane's complaints, but I was able to enjoy it more because as a big myth enthusiast, there were a ton of Greek mythical Easter eggs in that game, so I was really enjoying that stuff. But like everything Shane said was right. Like he was like, it's so repetitive and like annoying, and like I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. I still thought it was better than some of the new Assassin's Creed games, though.
I agree. It's better than the new Assassin's Creed game because it was still fun in the beginning.
Yeah.
The big problem is Ubisoft. It's not that the developers clearly had passion, and Ubisoft
Was like,
crushed all of that.
Laser force fields in this mythology game. And look, they do have an explanation for it. Apparently, Daedalus invented those or something in this world. Like you can actually find like Daedalus's workshop, and you see like the prototypes for all that shit later in the game. But I was still like, okay, yeah, I get the explanation. It still looks ridiculous. It still looks ridiculous how you have all these lasers and force fields in ancient Greece.
is weaker than I thought.
Bye, Draco. Have a good shower. Bye, Bronze Age Mom. Have a good night. Zaggard, how would you feel if there was a Kingdom Hearts style game, but instead of Disney and Final Fantasy, it was anime and DreamWorks characters?
Anime and DreamWorks. That's an interesting mix you got there. You know, I like a good crossover. I played Multiverses. That's how much I like a good crossover. I still play it once in a while, even though it's getting shut down.
For the second time? Or no,
that was them saying, oh no, the first time it was like, oh no, that was just the beta. Yeah, of course it was. We're gonna relaunch in a year. And now they've officially confirmed that this is the last season and they're shutting it down. Which is ridiculous because they sold a Founders Edition with like 30 fighter tickets, and they haven't even added 30 fighters since then. So, you gonna refund people on that? And they've responded to that, and the answer is no.
How much money are they losing?
I don't know.
How are they losing it so fast? That's my question.
I don't know.
Are they spending like $1 million per server?
This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2 and the training camp in Mulan's world. I like how a god and a witch can just walk into this dude's training camp and no one turns ahead.
Sam AOM, welcome to the channel along with your 13 followers. Everyone, spam your emotes to defend the dragon's horde.
I like Chiu's voice.
Celestial court are no friends of mine. In fact, I know how we can imprison the gods. I will show you.
They're gonna try to imprison the gods.
You have, God of War.
That's also very Chinese, imprisoning the gods. Albeit, I'll bet it'll be like in a little bottle or something. You remember in Dragon Ball the Mafuba? That was that kind of thing.
Behold, the western pillar that holds the heavens.
What you gonna do?
Bows to my power and crumbles.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
The other pillars will not be so easy, Huang Zhaowu. Already Zhang Jie and Hou Yi oppose you, and some soldier chosen by Shenong.
Why would I worry about them when I have the God of War and a witch by my side? They will all soon be dead.
No, not Hou Yi. He may be useful. I will go and convince him to join us.
To answer your question, about the DreamWorks anime thing, I would have to see a trailer first, because it could go either really well or really bad.
Look,
I have no idea.
Game companies have a habit of taking a wonderful premise and ruining it.
Yeah.
So, he said that was the Western Pillar. Now, again, this whole expansion is called Immortal Pillars. I believe it's based on the pillars that hold up the heavens. I mean, I think he literally said that. So if you guys want a quick description of what the story of that is, Originally, there were pillars that held up the heavens, but then the gods Gong Gong and Zurong, interestingly the gods of water and fire, got in a fight, and Gong Gong got pissed off that he lost, so he angrily smashed his head against Mount Buzo, which was the main pillar, and destroyed it. And he was like, ah, shit. And so the skies started to break apart, and then the goddess Nuwa had to be like, all right, I'll fix it. And so she took these magic stones and used them to fix the sky. And then she went to a celestial turtle, killed it, chopped its 4 legs off, and made new pillars out of that.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, so I'm guessing what he just destroyed was one of those 4 pillars.
Have you seen the Hercules animated show? It was very good, but inaccurate.
I'm gonna do a video on that.
And crab generals. Not even the 30
Shrimp soldiers and crab generals.
Lot.
You want to go to...
Crab.
Your assistance did help tip the scales of the battle.
I was about to ask, does he want to go to Long John Silver's or something? With talking about shrimp and crab.
With your help. Let us work together, and we will defeat.
Okay, so now I get all 3 heroes? I would like that.
What was that?
Yeah, it's the pillar coming down, I'm guessing.
What do we think of JoJo's? Neither of us have watched JoJo's.
Have not seen it. Sorry.
The animation art is good.
No!
And I love
Terrible omen.
The turtle leg!
We must hurry. I sense not even wise Shenlong expected
You playing
this.
is through half of the campaign. What?
I've only completed 2 missions.
Are there only 4 missions so far?
I heard there's 9.
Someone has pillar.
It is one of the 4
Oh, I was right.
pillars
4
of
pillars of heaven.
In ancient times,
Yeah, it kind of looked
gods
like
were
a
in turmoil
leg too.
and caused the pillars to
Thanks for
collapse,
following, Cowman
threatening all of
240.
reality.
Cowman.
The goddess.
Oh, wait,
Nuwa
he's just
saved
recounting what I just said.
She
I didn't need to
passed
say
the
it.
ocean with 5 colored stones.
Yeah, there's the colored
and
stones.
used the legs of a tortoise to mend the
This is
pillars.
literally what I
Now,
just said.
Wang Zhao has frightened the stones into hiding.
I want
He has
Luffy to go to
destroyed the
Prince of
first
Music
of the
World,
4
and when Moses is
pillars. He
talking about
cannot
God,
be
Luffy
allowed to
goes in
destroy the others.
an
This
L
pillar's
here and,
already destroyed.
Serious look. I don't imagine
Why
Luffy
are
having a
you
serious
here?
look. He'd be like, an L?
Why are you here?
Actually, I don't.
Who are you?
Would he even remember who an L is? Luffy's
I
pretty
am
forgetful.
very pleased to see you.
Who is this new Chow woman? I don't know who this is.
Set up a camp.
It's like, I know who half these characters are. I don't know who the other half is.
Giants are attacking.
Ooh, giants. Nice.
Put down your bow, Hou Yi. These are Kwafu.
Oh!
They have come to assist us. Their immense
I know
strength
Kwafu.
will help us gather wood and gold and construct buildings.
Wait, what? Wait, no.
The gods favor strong, united communities.
Oh my god,
Connect
hold
the
on a
auras of the
second.
buildings
Can
to
these
generate
guys gather resources? Oh shit! We got these giant resource guys. Look, he's using a knife and cut it. Well, I guess everyone's doing that. Wait. What does it look like when you carry a resource? Motherfucker! How did you get that from that? No! You're cheating! That did not come out of that! What the fuck kind of chicken was that? Bullshit!
No, ancient Chinese chicken.
Alright, hold on. No, I need to see everything this guy can do. Do you have a fruit basket? Hold on. Do you have a fruit basket, sir? You do! You got a big-ass fruit basket. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, can you chop down trees? I'm sorry, it's so rare to get a new type of, like, resource gatherer. Oh, he's hitting it with a rock. No axe for me, just a rock. He's carrying 3 logs instead of 1. Nice. Like, up until now, the only mythology with an alternate gatherer was Norse. They had the dwarves. So now China has the exact opposite, a giant. Dude with pick, giant with rock. This rock is stronger than... Oh my god, that was a lot of gold. He gathers fast. Holy shit. That is so cool. Alright, hold on. Drop your shit off. You can... So, Quaofu. So as far as I know, Quaofu was a giant who tried to catch the sun. He tried to pull a Maui. I don't know why he wanted the sun, but he chased it for so long that he died of dehydration. He was stupid. And it is said that he was part of a tribe, so I guess since we have a bunch of Quaofu, it's like it was a tribe of giants, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I love this. This is so unique, having giant resource gatherers who they gather really fast from what I saw. Oh, and I can make them. Okay, so obviously they cost favor and they're more expensive than people. That makes sense. They seem very good. This guy gathers so quick. Let's see. And they can build.
How do you pronounce? It's pronounced Dulares. Dulares.
I think it's just Dulares sometimes.
Or Dulares.
I used to think it was Dowlares, but then I heard people calling it Dulares.
Either way, the first part is Dulares.
He builds fast too. Oh, we're summoning we're worshipping New Wand now. Alright.
Rock solve all problem. Oonga boonga.
Oh, optional. Yeah, see, now they're teaching us about favored land. Why didn't you teach me before? I guess because favor didn't matter.
My idea is you play as a lowly Yao Guai, you can choose which type, and then you have to fight Ogre Yao Guai and Lesser Celestials to become a Yao Guai.
You can choose which type out of all Yao Guai. We'll be here all day. Do you have some types in mind or something?
I'm guessing Toko just wants it to be the different animal types.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Alright, so yeah.
Because I think you'd have to limit it down to less than 20.
Definitely, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll let my Quaofu gather the wood and gold, because they gather it really fast.
Okay, Andrew, I'm going to ask this question, and I'm going to see if I can guess your answer. What certain mythology do you wish was more popular than it is? And I'm going to guess your answer is Aztec.
You are correct.
Yeah. I honestly agree, because talking about it it's not hurting anybody, it's just talking about history, and the stories are so cool. Like, people who have snakes in their blood, that's fucking cool, let's be honest.
So I'm, because we're supposed to be the good guys, I'm gonna move towards getting the Chillin rather than the Chongqi. Yeah, like, it's... Some people get so, like, upset when you talk about Aztec sacrificial practice. It's like, oh, you're demonizing my ancestors. It's like, no, I think your ancestors are freaking metal as hell, and I think it's really cool. It's like, if we want to take a minute to talk about all the horrible shit my ancestors have done, we can talk your ear off, too. But, like, you know, it's just how it is. Doesn't mean you can't have fun with it.
You have to, and it's also, just because this horrible thing happened in your history does not mean your people are horrible people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Middle Eastern people aren't horrible because people did stuff in the past. It's people now. Americans aren't bad, horrible because of what they did in the past. People who do horrible things now. And I can apply that to every single person on the planet.
Wait, holy shit, that building is building itself.
Oh, that's fucking cool!
How is that even happening? Oh, I know why. It's because Nu Wa is my goddess, and she's goddess of creation.
Oh, that's so
that is so cool.
And I love the animation, too.
Yeah.
Two passages up the mountain.
Permanently doing
to reach Neutral, we must
I think the animation is
they
finishing.
Might possess something
Yeah.
valuable that could aid us.
That's so cool.
I think I noticed it only happened when I did it on the favored land. So I think that's the condition. But that's awesome. I can just start a building and then leave it alone. That is so cool.
I agree so much. Well, thank you, Jacob. In terms of types of animals, what animal you choose determines the stats and weapons you have. To give an example, choose a crow, you get a curved sword, or a bull with a battle axe. Do they have curved swords in Chinese?
Yeah, here, don't build it. Okay. Okay, it doesn't work that time. Okay, I don't... Oh, this land doesn't count as favored yet. That's why. Alright. Okay, still really cool, though. Alright, we need more food. Let's build some farms. This dude farming with a regular-sized trowel. That's amazing. He's just like, eh.
How curved are we talking when you say curved swords? Because I'm looking up some Chinese swords. Some of them are definitely curved, but that's not how I would think when I think curved sword.
You know, the people who had the really curved swords were the Middle Eastern ones.
Yeah, with the Kopesh.
Yeah. Well, the Kopesh was Egyptian,
Yeah,
but also like I mean like Middle East. They were very famous for their scimitars and stuff. That's what I mean. Yeah, China had some curved stuff, but they also had a lot of just like straight swords mainly. But yeah, I think the Kopesh is the most curve I've seen in a sword.
It literally goes straight and then
it goes and then like it's like you got a little hook on the end of it.
Which is a really cool idea for a sword, but apparently was not the most best.
Yeah, it was designed specifically to counter regular swords, like to hook it and get it away from them.
The best weapon of all time will always be a long stick, aka the spear.
Okay.
Spears are fucking insane. There's a reason why every Greek and Roman warrior knew how to use them.
Yeah, they're also typically the first weapons like a person will invent.
Yeah,
you know?
because it's a stick.
It's
with a knife on the end.
You just put a sharp thing at the end of this stick. Ooh. Okay, again, cosplaying the good guys, it's better to get the defending beast than the evil beast. So, I love these designs, by the way. You got them riding dragons and shit. Looks absolutely amazing.
That is fucking cool. And one's half bird.
Yeah, they're really leaning into the uniqueness of China. I really like it.
I agree. I love
so that's why I put in Aztec. I want to see Quatlique with her 2 serpent heads jutting out of her neck. How cool would that be? God. Do it!
I'm new here. Welcome, Hades MK2. Oh my god. The new version of Hades just dropped. I love all mythology. I find every aspect fascinating. Yes, thank you, Andrew, for teaching me about Norse. Because of that, I added it to my script.
That is so cool. You're welcome, and thank you for the kind words. That sounds amazing.
Well, rapiers are pretty cool.
Whenever you say rapier, it sounds like you're saying something else for half a second.
I don't even...
I hardly knew her.
Rapiers, the funny thing about rapiers is they're actually more of a dueling weapon instead of a battle weapon. So they're really good in one-on-ones. But outside of that, they get kind of screwed. There's a reason you don't see them in a lot of
let's make another Quofu.
Historical texts.
Oh, I can't. Alright, let's use this.
But they're also very fancy. And that's why almost every imagery you see of them is like a very artistic rendition of something happening. And so that being said, I think rapiers are really beautiful as a weapon.
These Qualfus are
see
awesome.
the Strike 5 trailer?
I did. He hasn't.
I haven't, but I'm gonna watch it regardless. So.
Yeah, look. We're all big Shrek fans here. I'm sure Shane and I will probably go watch it together. We still haven't seen Captain America.
Yeah, I'm hearing less and less good things.
Yeah, I do want to see it just because curiosity, but I'm not really excited for it.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Especially after something Anthony Mackie said. I'll tell you later.
Oh boy, I like Anthony Mackie. Come on.
Hi, mythology guys. Sorry, I'm quite late to the stream. Never apologize for being late.
So far, I will say I'm really loving these Qualfu. It like changes things up. It feels so different. This was a great addition. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Chillin has this like, wow, the Chillin has really good flame effects actually. This is really cool.
It looks like a little horse dragon.
Yeah. Here's one thing I liked. I like with Chillins typically though is I like when they make the face look more deer-like, because there's another horse dragon called the Longma, and that one is said to be more draconic. So it's like, if you ever wanted to make a thing where you include both of them, I think it makes sense to differentiate them by making the Longma more horse dragon-like and the Chillin more deer dragon-like. That's just my way of looking at it. But we don't have any Longmas in this game, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Can these guys fight? Hold on, I want to see if the Quaofu can fight. Let's go. Oh, he's throwing rocks at him. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck him up.
Did you watch the original show or just the new one?
Okay, it looks like we're getting attacked mainly from this direction, so I'm gonna put some more towers up.
Don't forget you want to spread your buildings.
Yeah, I did. I was originally gonna put it here, but I moved it up a bit. Yeah, now that we can make myth units, we want that favor, so we want that favored land. These guys build like 5 times as fast as a normal civilian.
That's pretty cool.
Again, it changes everything up so much. I love it. I love having goddamn giants building shit. It is so cool. You know, when I first saw these guys walking up in the cutscene, I think it's just because I want Aztec so bad. My first thought was of the Kinametsin giants from Aztec myth. Because these guys have, like, little bone necklaces hanging from their necks like the Kinametsin did. But I feel like what makes these guys more Chinese is you can see these snakes entwined around their wrists.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Though again, technically in Aztec, there are a lot of characters who literally use snakes as weapons. So, like, Huitzilopochtli had a snake weapon, and Tlaloc had a snake weapon.
I see, Toko. I see. Okay.
Let's put that one there. All right, we're pretty good on resource gathering. The only thing that
upgrade to the next age yet?
Oh, I've already done that twice. I can't do it again.
They don't let you go to H4.
Not yet. We're only on mission 3 of the campaign. It makes sense. Oh, I can have a Quaofu chieftain. Let's do that. Hell yeah. Oh, there's some guys here for me to save.
He actually just gives you a tan of what the chief looks like.
Okay.
It's a chief tan.
Oh, fuck you. Alright, I need to start making soldiers. Let's go. Let's do the training. Oh! I didn't know there were guys there. I thought I was exploring. Here, defend yourself! I don't know if you're pronouncing it right, because I don't recognize that.
G-U-A-R-A-N-I.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. Sorry. But, you know, there's so many religions out there. Like, but that sounds cool. Golden snake staff. Sounds awesome. I think Shane's dealing with one of his cats right now. Oh, there's my chieftain. He looks the same as the others, but he's more shiny. He's got a little bit of a shine here. Oh, did the others have this head thing? Hold on. Oh, they do. Okay. Yeah, he's just a little shinier. You go help gather wood. And why are you over here? Get out of there. Okay, well, it looks like we have some gold that's accessible now. That's good. And we need to make some soldiers. Let's get about 15 of these fire archers and upgrade them. And let's do the same thing with these guys. Alright, I can make another white tiger. That's definitely... Ooh, and another one, and another one. Hell yeah. It's definitely focus what we know
But what
is
if
good.
one of them makes you?
Then I'll have an existential crisis.
They should add a mythology guy.
You don't know what an incredible honor that would be with how much I love Age of Mythology. But also, like, obviously not going to happen. Like, what would you do in a mythology guy expansion?
You could make your own story.
It would be Aztec. If I were deciding what the Aztec expansion would be, it would be about the qotd, the frog warriors, trying to revive Tlaltecuhtli, the first big bad of Aztec myth, who the qotd spawned from.
They spawn from her blood, right?
Yeah, like
They
after.
rain from the sky.
Well, after she died, they like came out of her body.
That's right.
Like, yeah. No, fire raining down from the sky was actually the result of just the gods, like, being petty about who was the sun god. Like, the gods being petty resulted in the 4 apocalypses. Like, none of it was the result of an evil god. It was all just the gods were supposed to like being assholes to each other. That's how shitty Aztec gods are sometimes. But again, that's every freaking mythology. The gods are assholes sometimes. And yeah, I'd definitely have god powers based around those apocalypses. How cool would it be to build a god power around jaguars raining from the sky? It literally rained jaguars at one point in Aztec myth.
Pretty fucking scary.
Yeah.
That would be a really good earlier mid-game power. You send one of your scout units into someone's town, you rain jaguars,
and then you just
and
peace
army
out.
attack from the other side.
That would be cool, yeah. Yeah, so I'd have a god power for that. I'd have a god power for the raining fire, even though there's kind of already something like that in this, so maybe it would be too redundant. But then you could still have a god power for the blood flood, also. Although, again, there's a flood god power in this, but I don't know, find a way to make it different. Damn it, China, stop taking all the good Aztec powers.
Demon Blade says, I have this headcanon that the Olympians are all 7 feet tall and Zeus is only 6 feet, which is why he would be such a dick, and it's also because he's the smallest and youngest.
Zeus is Commander White from the Commander Red from the Red Ribbon Army, is what you're saying. He's short and he's mad about it.
Precisely. Miss Road. I don't know who Miss is. It's JC Jatir. I doubt you recognize it, though. He's one of the 7 monsters of Paraguay and southern Brazil. Ah, so Brazilian mythology.
I know
Paraguayan mythology?
I know Brazilian myth. Like, I know a few of their creatures. They have some really cool creatures, but I don't know their gods. Alright, I feel like I should put some towers here. I feel like there's going to be an attack from here at some point. Alright, okay.
10 out of 10 headcanons.
Nice. Okay. Should I make some siege? How many foot soldiers do I have? I need some.
Make a pancake. I need you to make me a pancake here.
Go fuck yourself. For a sec, I thought he was chopping down a tree. That's a big-ass hammer, Quofu. Yeah, I'm confused. Was there, like, a big tribe of giants? Quofu in Chinese mythology, famous for chasing the sun. Yeah, overconfident, he attempted to catch but grew thirsty, drank rivers and marshes, couldn't quench the thirst, died of dehydration. This is what I said. According to some scholars, though, there was an ancient tribe called Quofu, which is where he... Okay, so nothing I didn't know before. Okay, I feel educated. I was like, am I missing something? I only remember there being one Quofu guy, even if he was part of the tribe. Is there a difference between the hero one? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, see, it says Okay, it doesn't say occupation anywhere here, right? But over on the hero one, it says occupation, giant sun chaser. So I think this hero one is specifically supposed to be the guy who was chasing the sun. Hey, dumbass. That's fun. I like little details like that. Things that are so easy to miss. Alright, I think we're at least good enough to go try to save these guys. Let's give it a go.
Those details are one of the reasons the Age of Mythology game has been as successful as it was 20 years after it came out.
The fan base for Age of Mythology never died. Oh, I knew there was going to be an attack from over here. I've got all my men up here. Alright, go kill them. Good thing I built that tower, Jesus. Okay, I need to build some more towers over here. Maybe a couple of fortresses. Ballets.
Guarani culture ranges all of Southern America to Brazil, Bolivia, Paraguay, and Argentina. Fun fact, Paraguay uses Guarani as its secondary official language. Oh, like how Canada uses French as its second official language.
Okay. Alright, now that there was just an attack from there, I'm sure there will be a few minutes before the next one, so let's go fuck shit up. Oh, the siege is slowing everyone down. Siege, go separately. So, during some of the downtime, I think I'll just talk about what I would like to see in, like, an Aztec or Japanese expansion. Aztec, I think, the three major gods, you get... obviously, one has to be Huitzilopochtli. He's, like, the most known Aztec god. And he is, like, a big... like, the big boss in a lot of versions. And I think another one should be Quetzalcoatl. Everyone knows Quetzalcoatl. And again, also one of the big bosses. Then for the third one, I think if you want to have a darker one who is still on the same level as those two, it might be good to go with, like, Tezcatlipoca. He was the first sun god who demanded a lot of sacrifice and shit, and ended up becoming the jaguar god after Quetzalcoatl took his sun god place. So, yeah, I think there's some different things you could do with those. You could have Tezcatlipoca lean the most into, like, dark forms of sacrifice. You could have Quetzalcoatl lean the least into it, and have Huitzilopochtli be more balanced. You could also have Huitzilopochtli be a big benefit of your warriors and stuff, because he was a war god as well. You could have Quetzalcoatl be the more economic one. And Tezcatlipoca, I think you'd have to do something creative with him, like how Hades lets you have the shades, and Loki lets your heroes spawn the monsters. I think you could give Tezcatlipoca some sort of, I don't know, jaguar mechanic or something like that. Because jaguars were a big thing in Aztec times, and, like, a third of their mythical creatures were based around jaguars. So if you have, like, Tezcatlipoca, the jaguar god, is one of the big three, you could really, I think, do something creative with the jaguars. Like, because there were were-jaguars, there were ocelotls, which were jaguar warriors, there were nahuals, which were people who could turn into animals, most notably jaguars. There were the blood jaguars in Mictlan. There were several stone jaguars. There was just so many jaguar types. Like, there's a lot you can do with it. Yeah, and of course I would want them to gain favor by sacrificing units at their temples. Their temples would have to be pyramid-shaped. That would definitely set it apart from the others. It actually surprises me that in this game you can't build pyramids as the Egyptians. Like, there's no building for that. There are pyramid decorations in the story mode, but you can't, like, in regular modes, just build a pyramid at any point. So I always found that interesting.
Why did he lose his place as the sun god?
He got into a fight with Quetzalcoatl, basically. And, their fight is what resulted in it raining jaguars and thus the world being destroyed. Then when Quetzalcoatl took over, he got into a fight with Tlaloc, which resulted in the fire rain, which ended the world. Then when Tlaloc took over, Quetzalcoatl was still mad, so... Actually, was that when it rained fire? I can't remember the exact order, but basically their disagreement resulted in Tlaloc giving up the position and giving it to his wife, Calquiatlique. So she was the 4th sun goddess. But then one of the gods got pissed off that she was sun god, and so said to her... He started making fun of her, saying, you know, the only reason the people like you do anything is because you want people to like you. And she got so sad by that she cried tears of blood, which flooded the entire world and wiped out the world yet again. And then after that, the gods decided, you know what? Whoever wants to be sun god has to sacrifice themselves. Because then it's like, now you guys won't want to be sun god, but it worked too well. Then none of the gods wanted to be sun god, so they picked one to be sun god, and he was like, I don't know. And then finally the god Tonatiuh said, all right, enough of this, and he threw himself into the fire and became the sun. And then that god who had been chosen was like, wait, no, now everyone's gonna make fun of me, so he jumped in the fire too and became the moon. So... there's the story of the 5 sons. And then there are later stories saying Huitzilopochtli became the sun god. It's all over the place.
The answer is whoever is reading the stories that day.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's over here? There's something down here. What is that?
Unfortunately, there aren't that many sources of Guarani culture mythology unless you read the sources that are written in Spanish or Portuguese.
Here. What is down here? I feel like I'm missing something.
Overall, that's a cool mythology. Also, considering that I live in Paraguay.
Can you guys?
We have lost
okay.
pillar. We must make sure no other pillars fall.
Improves the attack of all human soldiers. That's good. Get it. Go get it.
Blood flood would be a cool attack. It would be.
Yeah.
South and Central America really has a thing for jaguars, probably because they killed a bunch of us.
Yeah.
In history, in real world.
There were a lot of jaguars down there. You know, different cultures like favored different animals. Like Hinduism, like really favored like cows and elephants. Well, there goes my siege. Fuck. He's too dangerous to be killed. Oh, sweet. There was an achievement for getting that relic.
In Guarani and are seen as primordial beings and some of enemies to God. Jaguars? So jaguars are basically like they're dragons almost.
Kill their people. You know what? Here, let's poison them with the fuck, what are they called again? Fey beasts, yeah. I almost said tout shit. I get so excited when I see stuff in an adaptation that I recognize. I'm basically the entire audience for the new Mario movie. Dude, I recognize that. Just soying out every time I notice something. You know what? That's human nature. People went nuts for every single cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, we did.
Did you watch the Deadpool and Wolverine pitch meeting? That shit is hilarious.
I have not. Another movie that sounds like Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh! I guess I freed these. When the hell did I free you guys? That's cool, though. That's an actual siege weapon from Chinese history. Like, I don't think... Have we had a melee siege weapon in this game yet?
No, we've had melee siege used, but not melee siege.
Well, nice. Yeah, closest thing I think is the destroyers in the Atlantean.
Oh, there is one. In the Norse story, there was a giant...
Oh, yeah. The portable ram. Yeah. With the two guys holding the log.
But that's about it. And that's the most basic melee siege weapon I can do.
Still, yeah, it's cool. I like them adding in stuff that feels unique. It's really cool.
I have been watching you, Ho Yi. What are you doing with a peasant and a sage? They seem so beneath you.
Yeah, well, bitch, you're gonna get beneath me in a minute. Yeah. I went there.
Well, that makes sense. I go nuts on the inside. When every streamer says my name. Oh, that's sweet.
Once you said Kevin, I had flashbacks to SpongeBob with the king jellyfish. Kevin! I love that scene so much, even as a kid. I was like, wait, he knows Kevin? What is the history here? Yeah, you can tell where the creator wanted it to stop. That's awesome.
It's funny how many different animals we have that people try to face the sun. A snake, a wolf, a jaguar.
So many people were like, Daddy, why does the sun move across the sky? Because it's running for its life, son!
It's like Daddy does every day. Reach is actually probably the most unique one. Instead of it being running away, it's someone pulling it.
Yeah. Well, in Norse myth, like, it was being pulled by someone who was running for their goddamn life.
Oh, yeah,
and also Hinduism has it being pulled by the god Surya.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The gods did not make you immortal, Ho Yi.
I haven't done a video specifically on that. No, I had a quick nod to it in my video, Who Moves the Sun, where all the gods are arguing over which one of them is actually moving it. And then it ends with that one guy being like, actually it moves on its own, you know? And then the gods go, oh god, a round earther. Well, the way, yes and no. Remember in Egyptian mythology, the sun is Ra's throne on his ship, and Ra becomes Khepri in the morning. So, yes?
I love how the way they came up with that, by the way, is they saw a dung beetle rolling a ball of shit, and they're like, this represents the sun coming over the horizon.
It's round! The sun!
Literally, that's how it happened. That's why he's a scarab beetle, because a dung beetle is a type of...
Hey Frank, you want a meatball? Oh my god, it's the sun!
There's a reason the Italians created it, not the Egyptians.
We have fun here.
Did you hear how Walker Scoville was supposed to for Egyptian culture? I had heard the name, I don't remember who he is, but no, it's not you.
Who did Walker Scoville play?
He was supposed to play.
But like, was he reprising something? Because I know that name. I'm just... What was he? Okay, he wasn't reprising anything. I guess it was just because he and Ryan know each other from the Adam Project.
Yeah, he was really good in the Adam Project.
I've heard, yeah.
There's a YouTuber I watched who was like, how did you get a character, a kid, who's actually so good at acting, he can match Tommy Friends with Ryan Reynolds, and you make him take rid of all of his sass from the books.
It's just, yeah, it was just bad directing.
Yeah.
Ho Yi. remember me.
I also want to use some lesser known
You are too great to spend your time with a sage like Changjie and this peasant. Come
I kind of like how they
serve
were using
trio
after
with
their
me.
story, which is what this
I will
game
be
is about.
waiting for you.
Ah, we did all that to get to her, and then she just teleported. God damn it.
Classic video game boss.
Hi, we've killed all your men, broken down all your defenses. Bye.
Come see this. Here are the immortal pillars of heaven, and here is something interesting. Deep in the valleys of Mount Buzhou.
What is it?
Ah, Mount Buzhou. Again, that was the original, like, pillar of heaven.
So I have an interesting question for you.
Oh, okay, so it is kind of like a little bottle thing, the god trap.
It's a little bit bigger than little, I would
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's bigger than a little pill container, than a little antacid bottle.
To the mountains.
That's a bottle of God Pepto-Bismol.
What's the question?
Where was it? Do you think Dante from Devil May Cry can storm Mount Olympus like Kratos did?
No.
I actually say yes. The shit that Dante can survive and does in his games is pretty insane.
Okay,
It depends on what level you're putting the gods on, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. What does it take to kill Dante?
Get stabbed through the chest in the intro
of every game and doesn't even care. I guess, you could argue Dante is better than Kratos. He gets stabbed through the chest, he dies.
That's true. That's a good point.
He comes back, sure, but he still dies.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Yeah, the answer is however the game writers want it to be.
Alright, anyway.
We are too late. Zhiyo is already here.
But why does he not attack the pillar?
Great fortune. We will shoot 2 hawks with 1 arrow, trap Chiyo, and save the pillar.
Do not abandon caution, my friends. The way is treacherous.
He says he's asking because the major character in his story is going to be a child of Khepri, and he's going to have him kick a soccer ball that he can turn into a mini sun. Realistically, it should be a ball of shit.
Victories. The war god has resumed his rebellion.
Dude, go nuts. Like,
I know, Draco.
yeah. Like, yeah. Capri kicking a sun soccer ball sounds really fun. Like, go nuts, man. Have fun with it.
I want to use Zhuang Li and the single-horned Rhino King.
Okay.
Guardians held prisoner against their will. We must free them from our enemy's grasp.
There's a lot of prisoner rescuing in this campaign. It's happened in at least, this is like I think the 4th mission with it. Ah, fuck! I lost a guy.
Already failed.
Fuck! I think.
Now go straight to
Whoa! What the hell are you? Oh, it's just a regular halberder. It's just your weapon looks like you have a fucking soul in there. You want to explain something, Mr. Halberder? Optional liberate allies. Okay, so I guess rescuing people is a big theme here. All right, well, there's some more. Let's save them. Yeah, okay, so he pulls a DMC3 is what you're saying.
I believe it.
I'll bet this is gonna be the whole mission, like, you only get the warriors you rescue. Like, you don't actually get a base.
Zhuang Li is a 9-headed snake demon. Okay, cool.
I have heard of a 9-headed snake in Chinese myth, I believe. Is that the one you're talking about?
I think that is. Yes, we did see that you have a I will say adding a sin counter does add a lot more work.
Yeah. It's entirely up to you if you want to do it. Like, we personally didn't do it because we didn't see the need. Like, you know, like that's CinemaSins' thing. Like we were inspired by CinemaSins, but we weren't trying to copy CinemaSins. There is a difference.
We were trying our best
They
not
are
to
imprisoned.
copy that.
Demonstrate
At first I was gonna do
unbounded
that, and I
wickedness
said,
of
I
our
don't want to be
enemies,
exactly
even
like
in this
Yeah.
remote
Okay,
place.
Yeah.
Shunlong is
Yeah, he
with
was
us.
down to do it, which
By
would have been a lot of
visiting his
extra work,
statues,
but like,
the
yeah,
gods will grant
I didn't
us
see
their
the need.
mighty powers.
Okay, so this is
The gods bestow upon us vanish.
okay. So this is how we get god powers. Cool. This is interesting. So the Qiangqi can go from flight to non-flight. That's interesting.
That's pretty cool. It goes from scout unit to battle.
Yeah, I wonder if you can change that manually. Alright, I think...
Not my story
that's-
based on development. I've been working on it for 2 years. Still in the concept process.
Yep, there's more. Alright.
Here's what I recommend you do when you do one of my stories. Write the whole thing out first, and then write the next story, and then write the next story, and then write the next story. Doesn't mean publish it, write it. Because the more you write it, the more you learn your style of writing, and the better you will get at it. And once you learn your style, you can zoom through it so fast, I promise you. Compared to when you write your first one, how the fuck we killed 10 kings in the underworld? Of the underworld. When does Ra turn back to Ra?
Ra is Ra during... So, he's Khepri in the morning and Khnum in the evening. So he's like Ra in the afternoon, basically.
Yeah. When the sun is at its highest at its zenith, in the middle of
Or,
the sky.
or it might be Khnum at night. It's one of the two. So he's Ra when the sun is most the sun, I guess.
When it's at its zenith, meaning directly above.
Exactly.
The gods bless us
I honestly,
with lightning
even though
weapons.
Gods of Egypt got a lot of things wrong, the way they did Ra's ship was so fucking cool.
Yeah, no, we agreed like that was where it was getting cool, and we got all excited when it was like, oh shit, he's gonna change form, and then he just got a little bigger.
Yeah,
we were like, ah, come on. I liked the little detail that it's like, no, stay out of the sunlight this close to the sun, it'll incinerate you immediately.
Yes.
Like,
Agreed. I honestly feel like they had an idea for a more accurate mythological one. Can you make it more like an action-adventure story?
They were like, listen, Jeffrey Rush was expensive. You're not allowed to change his appearance.
Yeah, pretty much. We already spent all our budget on the animal fights in the beginning of the game. We can't do it anymore. Just make it bigger. I have a crossover idea. Oh dear God.
Boy, would that not fit. Like, but, you know, it would be interesting.
Maybe Atreus could fit. I'm sure. I honestly suggest you not wait, because the more
We
much
have
like
been
writing
granted
videos,
the power
the more
of Fey
or
beasts.
writing stories, the more videos you create, the faster you will get at creating them. Meanwhile, I'm shameless as heck about copying CinemaSins. I even used the same font as them in the first time.
Oh, they've got a captured chillin'. Oh shit, I gotta save it quick. Go, go.
I've decided to change the font towards
Healing are known for their gentle and peaceful nature.
Again, like,
Capturing one shows
copying a
that
font
Zhao
isn't that
has
big a
no
deal, I
respect
think.
It
But,
can
like,
be, because some fonts are copyrighted, but if it's a general non-copyright font.
yeah.
But it also depends on what you're using it in. In a thumbnail, they probably won't care. In a video, they probably won't notice. If you're selling anything that uses that font, you might get in trouble.
Only if they invented the font,
Like the
though.
Disney font.
Well, yeah, the Disney font, I get.
That's one where you have to be like, okay, how am I gonna
Though,
do this?
though I've seen people sell stuff with the Disney font. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem to cause a problem.
The question is, how big do you get? Because remember, there was that guy who made he made a what do you call it? A car wash in a car wash, and it got really popular online.
Hey, you can't. It's called Star Wash. That's you don't own the word wash. You gonna go sue Star Trek? Oh, fuck off, Disney. Like,
I don't remember if it was still going on.
like, why does Disney hate fun?
No, they hate when they don't make money.
They're like, excuse me, we're not getting paid for you to have fun, so it's not allowed.
Yeah, that's it. They're basically the mafia, only they don't even ask for your money. They just sue you to be. At least the mafia has the decency to be like, hey, look, an accident could happen, so you should give me some money for insurance.
God. Oh, I'm so fucking sick of Disney's bullshit.
Speaking of that, while we were in San Diego, we were watching daytime TV because that's what you do on vacation.
Of
And we
course.
saw that episode of The Office where that guy comes to sell insurance and they think he's from the mob. And they're like, what's more believable? That this guy is just an insurance salesman with an Italian accent, or that it's a mobster who came down to do a low-level shake of a low-level manager of a paper company? Come on, guys, we know the real answer. Obviously, he's from the mob.
Jesus Christ. I think I missed
And I
something
love how
over
everyone
here.
except for Oscar is like, no, that's stupid because Jim and Pam aren't there. He's like, I wish Jim was back. He usually makes people calm down a bit more. And then he calls Jim, and Jim's like, unless the building is literally on fire, do not call me. I'm on my honeymoon.
God damn.
That episode is so good. I love how it's like, what's his name? Tagogi. Like the Gogi family. You really think he changed his name with 2 letters and people wouldn't notice he's from the family? I'm not worried about getting in trouble. I'm just trying. No, I know. I'm just letting you know because I've seen videos of people talking about getting in trouble over fun. Not that I'm worried about you.
Here's the thing. I'm also not worried about CinemaSins. Do you know how many CinemaSins copycat channels there are?
Yeah,
There's like
he's
gaming sins and shit. Like,
he's a good guy.
I don't think Jeremy gives a shit. I mean, he'd be a total asshole to give a shit because his entire channel is him taking clips from movies he doesn't own and, you know, doing stuff with it. You'd have to be such an asshole.
No, from what I can tell, he's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, like... That's why I feel bad when people shit all over CinemaSins in my comments. Like, wow, this is if CinemaSins was good. It's like, okay, not the intention of the video. Like, you know... We're just here to have fun.
Draco, I 100% agree with you. At least with one of those companies, though, they make a good product. The other one, not so much.
No, yeah, Nintendo is so fucking backwards on their, like... And so anti-fun as well. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, yeah, I like Nintendo's products. I don't like, you know, how they are about that shit, though.
The problem with both of them is that they're so afraid that if one person is allowed to use their shit, that everyone will, including, like, Microsoft or Universal.
It's like, if you're terrified of competition, isn't that a little bit of an admission that you don't have faith in your business model anymore?
Yes.
Like, Nintendo got so freaked out at Pal World, and like...
They made the dumbest lawsuit ever.
Yeah, it was idiotic. They didn't even sue it for having creature designs that looked like Pokemon creature designs. They sued it for the game mechanics. It's like, bro, It's not the same game mechanics. If you want to sue it because some of the creatures look a lot like Pokemon, I would at least get why you're suing them. Like, but that's not what you did. You were like, no, the gameplay is identical to Pokemon. It isn't. It is very different.
It's because you throw an object to capture a creature in a 3D environment.
I've seen that in other games.
Yeah.
Go sue that new Suicide Squad game.
Do World of Warcraft. That's what you do in World of Warcraft.
It's so stupid.
There's a YouTube channel that cinema sins. Yes, there is.
I've seen that too. Like they point out the mistakes CinemaSins makes, which again I think is good because it just leads to more awareness. Like when people have said to me like, how would you like it if I like made a video nitpicking all of your stuff? I'd be like, yeah, do it. If I made a mistake, point it out. Be more educational. It's fun. I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
So, little Al, to let you know, what I said was, you should write books. You should write your book all the way through right now, or as soon as you can. Don't be in the planning phase. Write it out, write out whatever you have from beginning, middle, and end, and then write your next story, and then write the next story. And once you've gotten a few stories in, you will learn your process of how you write stories, which will make writing stories so much faster. It will also give you motivation, which will steamroll into writing more and more stories. That doesn't mean you have to publish them. Just write them, and you can keep them to yourself. And then you go back to your original story and fix that one up. But if you just sit there in the planning stage for too long, you know what happens? Nothing gets done. You know how I know? Happens to me all. There's a reason I have so few original videos. I've spent way too long planning and not enough time doing. So my advice to you is make whatever you're making. Don't worry about it being good or not. Just make it. Then make the next one, then make the next one, then go back and fix them.
And to follow that up, can someone from Kingdom Hearts storm out a little bit?
He has. He's defeated 3 of the Titans at once, so yes, he can definitely storm what his version of Mount Olympus is. He's defeated Hercules, who defeated all the Titans, who defeated Olympus. So yes. Yes, Sora can. I'll bet Sora could fight all the gods at once. I'm still annoyed that Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't have a Colosseum option. I thought like it was going to be when you beat the world, you get to do the literal Olympus Colosseum. It could have been so cool. They could have put in so many, like, secret bosses, new bosses. Like, you could have fought, like, you know, the Olympians or something. Like, it could have been amazing, but they didn't do anything with it. It really made me sad.
Andrew, we can't spend time making that. We have to show Frozen's Let It Go for the future.
I said sad. Why are you trying to turn that into mad? Part of the problem I have with it is how short it is. There's nothing to... You play Candy Crush once and then it's over.
Actually, no. Technically not Candy Crush, it's Bejeweled, but that's beside.
Oh, who cares? Oh, God.
But yes, see, it being short is like, oh, that's annoying, but at least it's done with quick, whereas Frozen, you're going through the whole world, and there's no... Donald, Goofy, and Sora do nothing to change what's happening.
Yeah.
They barely interact with
But
Elsa.
Shane, they fight the Ice Wolf.
The Ice Wolf is cool.
I know,
Fox
yeah.
doesn't even say anything the whole time you're there. He's not a character. He's an NPC.
Why does a Ice Wolf come out of Hans?
I can explain it, but the movie doesn't.
I know the reason, though. It's because it was originally supposed to be Elsa. Okay, this guy is stuck. I'm just gonna kill him. Where's the delete button? Okay, it won't let me kill him. That's weird. Oh shit! There's a black tortoise being attacked. No! Save him! I didn't notice he was being attacked. I want that black tortoise! No! No! I fucked it up. Damn it. I didn't know he was there.
That's going in the failure clip.
You son of a bitch. I didn't see him. You distracted me talking about Kingdom Hearts 3.
We have been granted the power of Fey beasts.
So, okay, well, at least confirmation the Black Tortoise is in this expansion.
Just in general, the reason I feel so shameless about being Simpsons copycat is Simpsons copycats are a genre of their own now.
That's what I'm saying, exactly. Yeah. It's a very common thing. And, again, I don't think Jeremy cares. He's not like the Fine Brothers, where it's like, is that a reaction video? Give me that!
Yeah, that was a very Nintendo-esque move. Worried they're gonna lose all their business.
That was worse than Nintendo, though, because that would be like if Nintendo thought they owned gaming.
No,
like,
well, yeah.
the Fine Brothers thought they owned the reaction genre. Not even just on YouTube. Remember, they were bitching and moaning that Ellen was showing stuff to kids. They were like, excuse me, you had kids reacting to something, we own that. It's like, hey, dumbasses, you didn't come up with that genre.
I will say that Nintendo is doing that because with the Power World thing, they're trying to.
Oh, okay. You know. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And that could only mean one
my point
thing.
was that they're both doing it for the
must
same
have
reason.
stolen
They're so
it.
scared
His
that
army
if
has
someone else
gathered
does
at the
it,
pillar.
they'll lose all
We
the
must
business.
strike now to take
Which
it
is
back.
bullshit. Anyways,
Okay, so the God Trap has already been taken. Fuck.
I'm annoyed they didn't bring the Sephiroth fight back. Agreed.
I am all. Yeah. How do you have a mainline Kingdom Hearts game and no Sephiroth fight? What the fuck?
There's a YouTube channel that's literally just called Fighting Sephiroth every day until Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out.
God.
And it's just him battling Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts 2. Which, honestly,
Why doesn't he mix it up and do the Kingdom Hearts 1 too?
Maybe he has in a couple videos, but I've only watched like 3.
You could also play Final Fantasy 7 if you want to mix it up a little.
There are a lot of channels that do that weird thing, in my opinion. I'm not a fan, but whatever.
Yeah, me neither. I don't see the point.
Yuki wants a knife tip.
Alright, don't expect life just because you ask for them. There's your line. I'm kidding. It's...
I have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're struggling with losing weight, just imagine that all the weight you're losing is going to the person you hate most in life.
That's one way to look at it. Why is there a Hundun here that I can't even use? Hi! Want to come join the fight? No?
Nah, he's been chilling.
He's chillin'. Well, so are these guys. Yeah.
Do you not know the Bing chilling meme?
No.
I'll have to show you after the stream.
People are always like, how do you not know this meme? I'm 31. Okay, I'm not on your, like, current wave of, you know, Riz and aura points.
Oh, this meme came out when we were 27, so
I was 27. I wasn't part of your Riz and aura points. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me.
Rise of the Empire. I don't understand. What if the Ice Wolf came out of On instead because our heart being frozen? That would have been better.
That would have still worked better, yeah. The Hans thing didn't make any fucking sense.
He literally shows up for 2 scenes, doesn't say a word, Ice Wolf. Okay. It only makes sense if you've seen the movie.
It's like, at least with, you know, the Stealth Sneak and Clayton, they established that Clayton's evil attracted the Heartless to him. Mm-hmm. You could have done something like that with Hans if you want. Then you could have had Hans riding something, or... I don't know. It just doesn't work.
The biggest problem with the Hans thing is with every other character who creates a Heartless or becomes a Heartless in the Kingdom Hearts universe, you interact with that character in game, you see them become evil. With the Hans one,
came out of nowhere in Kingdom Hearts 3.
the Hans one only worked if you've seen the movie, which is dumb. These games should be like, yes, they're based on the movie, but you should be able to follow the story without having to see the movie in theaters.
Do one of two things. Either be an alternate version of the movie, like the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1 usually were, or be a sequel to the movie, like the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 usually were, and all the best worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 are. The Toy Story world in Kingdom Hearts 3 is like a spin-off of Toy Story. The Monsters, Inc. world is a sequel to Monsters, Inc. The Big Hero 6 world, even though it's not great, it's still not bad, and it's a sequel to Big Hero 6. Like,
yeah, with all those, at least there's something there. There's nothing there with the Frozen one. You can watch the movie and you get the same experience, only no Ice Wolf.
In fact, you will be more annoyed by the world if you have seen the movie in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, because you'll be like, I already saw all this. Same thing with Tangle.
Yeah, at least Tangle doesn't make you watch through two different songs.
Yeah, the world was way more gorgeous. Oh, there's a captured Hundun down here. How do you capture a Hundun? It's a literal spirit of chaos.
You give it some chaos apples.
I guess they have magic things on here to do it, so okay, fine. It still doesn't make a lot of sense. But...
That is toxic. I love it. What if they're into that thing? Well then, yeah, I don't know what to tell.
This is a Hundun, a being of pure chaos. Our enemies trapped it with magic to prevent it from using its
What makes it your
powers.
favorite? Remember to let your heart be your guiding key. I love how even the game recognizes that came out of nowhere because Tetsuya Nomura thought of it during, in between Kingdom Hearts, Dream Drop Distance and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Because it literally starts with Goofy saying it out of nowhere. They're like, Yen Sid always said it. And he's like, I've never heard him say that. And then he whispers it under his breath like an asshole.
God.
Tetsuya Nomura is honestly kind of, in my opinion, the king of retcon. Because you can tell he has like one story for
so
one
he's
game.
the Ret King.
Because he'll literally, like, he'll create a story for one game and then make the next game and then, like, change some elements of the previous stuff without ruining the past games too much, usually. The only exception, I would say, is Dream Drop Distance time travel bullshit. That's the only time where I was like, okay, this kind of messes things up a little bit.
Not everyone agrees with me on this, but I say it also applies to Unchained Key. I do not
like what they did to the Keyblade War.
I also agree, but I feel like that's less of a retcon and more of just he changed what happened. Because, you know, a retcon is usually like someone says something and it's like, oh, that changes a past thing when this is taking place. It's confusing because of the whole time travel bullshit. I can't go over it. My brain hurt.
I hate that they take something as simple as there were Keyblade wielders, and then some of them got greedy and wanted power and wanted the light, and it led to a Keyblade War. That's so simple and easy to get behind and easy to grasp, and then it has to become all this prophecy shit, and I'm so done with prophecies, and I say this as the mythology guy. I'm done with prophecies. Holy shit. I'm done with this chosen one BS and all of this. No, it was always gonna happen. It was always meant to happen. Nothing you could do could stop it. Like, I don't care about that. It takes all the gravity out of what the Keyblade War was.
It makes it worse when you know the full story. So here's the full story.
The Master of Masters put his eye in that one Keyblade he had, and then he gave it to Luciu, and he told him to travel through time and see all of the stuff in the future, so the Master of Masters could see everything that happened in the past, and then he wrote down 5 books with different alternate endings and handed them out. It's even worse than prophecy. It's just, I decided to fuck with everybody.
Alright, see, here's a very well-defended area, and we have our army, they have theirs. Shall we have an honorable battle? No, fuck you. Flood, bitch! Huh, it's okay, we're alive. No, now you're poisoned. Fuck all of you. Alright, let's stealthily get in there. Oh, I just got you an achievement. 4 god powers within 30. Look at us coming in to fight while they're all like, oh god, it hurts. Oh, my lungs are filled with water and my face is covered in poison. And oh, who are those? Electric power. Let's go. Just being a complete asshole. My anus is bleeding.
What do we think of the show Invincible? I liked the comic. I read the whole comic.
I liked season 1. I thought season 2 was okay. I haven't watched season 3 yet. Don't spoil it.
I started season 2,
is not
I didn't
here.
finish it, because
Nor
I was
Huangzhou.
waiting for Claire to get ready and
Nor
we
the
found
god
other shows we
And
wanted
this
to watch.
pillar still
Cutscenes.
stands. He did not even attempt to topple it, whatever they
Okay,
have
why
planned.
not?
I fear not even the gods will be able to resist them.
What should we do?
We must not allow the pillars to fall. Let us go. I sense holy.
Wasn't that already the
strength
plan?
may
Don't let
be
the
up to
pillars
something.
fall. Alright, well, someone already took the god trap, so we don't have that. Alright. Damn. Dude keeps fucking shit up.
So many lives lost. And for what?
Huangzhou's forces must have already passed through here.
Hear me, Hou Yi. It is I, Nicho. Have you come to accept my offer?
Yes.
Will you join me and serve Chiyo?
Yes.
I will not wallow in swamps.
Hou Yi,
together
you're
with
no
you.
fun.
But you helped me before. I was nearly burned by the 10 suns, and you saved me by shooting down 9 of them. And why does Shenong have his own chosen that is not?
Well, I didn't shoot down the suns to
Heard
help
enough.
you. I just did it because I didn't like
drive
how
you from
hot
this
it was.
These dragons are the eternal guardians of the pillar, sworn to defend it with their lives. However, with Nucho's arrival, their strength alone may not suffice.
Oh, is this gonna be like
Trying to
the
seize crossbows to destroy
sieging
pillar.
the Titan Gate
We
mission?
must hurry and destroy them.
Wait, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rushing in without a plan is exactly what Nucho wants. We must not make such a mistake. There are 2 settlements nearby, each with their own benefits. We must pick one of these locations to build our base.
Oh, okay. So I can pick one base. Yeah, I think I have to quickly destroy the siege before they destroy the pillar. It's just like the Revelation mission where Gargarensis is attacking the gate. I'll just go with this one. I don't know if it makes a difference. Oh, the sound went out again. God damn it, game. Alright, here's what... Oh, wait, it's back.
Quickly.
Attack
All I
me
had to do was
whatever you
pause?
like.
That's how I turned the sound back on?
Crushed under the boots of my soldiers, and you will be
Okay, Age
forced
of
to
Mythology,
join.
you're weird today. Yeah, it says here pillar hit points. Alright, cool.
Didn't Abel kill his brother using a rock? No, he used the bone of an animal.
I think I've seen people portray it as a rock before. Also, Abel didn't kill his brother, that was Cain. Like, stop spreading your smear campaign about Abel. He wouldn't have been able to do such a thing. Oh! 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 Anyway.
No need to apologize.
Maybe there is need to apologize. We don't know. Okay,
Here
where?
are Toko's reasons why he likes Pan. 1, he's a bird. And 2, because his story is about him being a guard of Buddha, and then he decides to leave and start fucking shit up until Wukong and Buddha come back and convince him to not be an asshole.
Oh, there's the goal. Okay, cool. Very sexy, very metrosexual. These lanterns are good scouts.
I agree, Draco, I agree.
I wish there was just a scouting button to press on the lantern. Like, they've added something in that I both like and don't think is done enough in the remake. Like, when you're on a scouting unit, they have this scout button. But I wish that was just on every unit. Like, what if I just want, like, a soldier to scout or a cavalry to scout? Why does it have to be a very specific type of unit? I really wish that there was just scouting buttons on everybody.
For my story's MC, the brother is a descendant of Abel, and his ability is he can create weapons, like Virgil from Devil May Cry.
Okay.
It's a lot. I've been working on my story since middle school. Fair enough. Say that to SCP. I don't know. I don't read SCP.
I don't, neither of us really follow SCPs or any of that stuff.
I find it really interesting, but I don't have
I still find it amazing that you all were so shocked I wasn't up to date with, like, Reddit threads and stuff, like that disgusting Vaporeon shit. Like,
well, that one was going around as a big meme about a year ago.
I know, but, like, the way people were like, there's no way you didn't know this, it's like, why would you think I do?
It was going around in literally every Pokemon chat.
Well, I'm not in any Pokemon chat. That's the thing. I'm not in any chat.
Pokemon, I understand it because it's one of the biggest franchises in the world. It's like not knowing about Disney.
Like I know about Pokemon. Yeah. I don't go chat in threads about it.
I'm just surprised no one commented it in your comments because people were commenting it in the weirdest. It was like the Morbin time thing.
Oh yeah, well that was all that I'm on YouTube. That shit was all over YouTube, the Morbin time. Yeah, like, but I didn't see anyone talking about Vaporeon on YouTube.
Sure you can tell, but if there's a character that's a bird and kind of an asshole, I love them.
We are coming up on 6:30, so just to be safe, I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on this expansion so far. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I do maybe like it a little more than Tale of the Dragon originally was, because there are some very unique mechanics and cool shit. I like this favored land system. I think it's a cool way to change things up and change up the way you build and the way, like, you make certain decisions. I didn't have a problem with the garden system, though, in Tale of the Dragon. I thought that was a cool way to gain favor, too. But then again, I mean, I guess you could do something like that with Japan now. Japan was very big on their gardens and stuff, if you add Japan into the game. Again, one of my favorite things is honestly the Quaofus. I love how that changes things up. They're just fun to use. It's just fun to have these big giants, like, just doing regular work in your town. It adds a lot of fun, like, ambiance. They're very satisfying to use. They build really quickly. I like them a lot. I like that we have the 4 legendary evils in the game now. We didn't have any of them before. And I like that we still have the 4 sacred beasts as we did before. I like that Chillins are still in the game. I like some of these new god powers like Fey Beasts, really cool. This new campaign I'm also enjoying. I will say I miss the Jiangshis. It looks like they're not in the game. I also miss being able to just make terracotta warriors as a myth unit. That I really liked a lot. And here it's like, yeah, they're technically still in the game, but they're in a way I don't think I would ever use. I never use the mercenaries in Egypt, so I don't see myself using these. Like, here, let me see. Can I only do this once? Yeah, it's gone now. I can't do it again. So I just have these guys that I can only make once and who slowly die. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I like that they have heroes like Nezha. That's pretty cool. And it's cool to see Hu Yi and Shi Yu and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely more pros than cons, I would say. So overall, I do think it was really well done. And oh, also the designs are lovely. Really like the designs. The designs of the gods that you pick from riding their dragons and stuff is also really cool and stuff like that. But yeah, just makes me all the more excited for whatever the next expansion is going to be. We know there's going to be at least one more. So that's what that does. Blesses the farms. I would love to see Aztec, but I think Japan is more likely, and I would love to see that too. So not mad about that either.
I want Scientology.
And now I want you to die. Scientology, you gain favor by spending money. You pay for it. Let's check your thetan levels.
I want to see someone make that a mod.
You know what? If you make that mod, I will buy that mod. Or if you can't buy it because of rules, I will download that mod and download to your Patreon. That's what I'll do. I'm glad you like when I do that. I always feel unappreciated when I'm doing that.
You should make a video. That should be your April Fool's video. It's myth in time.
Now it's time to myth all over the place.
What I want to do is a magic merchant. Want the player character to find all the Fraser, lion, and yellow tusk. Okay. I agree with you though. Units that slowly die that you can only use once or double.
Yeah, it's like one or the other, first of all, and second, I prefer neither. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
A good way to do it would be if they're like really strong, but they cost very little, but they slowly die.
That's almost what Egypt does with the mercenaries. They do it. They train very quickly and are strong, but they're expensive and they die after a bit. Because the idea is supposed to be, oh, you just enlisted a mercenary really quickly, so you don't get to keep them for that long. But it's like, I don't know, because they have the. I was disappointed by this with Egypt. You know, the best Egyptian warriors were the Magi. And so in Egypt, instead of being able to train Magi, they have them as the mercenaries, because that's what they originally were in Egypt. But the thing is, the Magi eventually joined the Egyptians and became, you know, their people. So I would have liked if you could just make Magi. Or at least have mercenary and Magi be two separate things in the game, then that would be fine too. Like, I'd be totally fine with this it's not there. I'd be totally fine with the terracotta riders thing being what it is, if I could at least somewhere else just make regular terracotta soldiers. Because it's so cool. I love the terracotta soldiers. So I always had fun in, like, the Tale of the Dragon when I could just make a big army of terracotta soldiers and go fuck shit up. That was always fun. I can't do that anymore, which is a little sad.
I'm guessing they changed it either because the terracotta and another unit were too similar, or they wanted to make people use other units or something.
And by the way, they clearly aren't that strong. I sent them to go try to kill these guys. Here's how much damage they did.
Yeah,
that's not worth it. You did less than 100 damage.
They should just be a regular unit.
Yeah.
Like, if they're gonna be that weak, they should just be a regular unit.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason for them to slowly lose health.
You know, I know why they did the slow losing health thing. It's because of the oxygen exposure shit. Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying I think that's why they have that as a thing. But you're right. Yeah, it's not fun as a gameplay mechanic. Okay. my god, how much damage has already been done to the pillar? Fuck. All right, I need to. I'm just gonna go fucking attack. Here, let's save and just go attack. See what happens. Story. Here.
I think what you're probably supposed to be doing is sending units to go defend the pillars.
You can't defend the pillars.
Oh, you're attacking the pillars?
No, no. The pillars are being attacked by these, and I'm supposed to destroy them.
I thought they were sending units to attack them.
No, they're not sending units. They're just attacking them with these siege weapons. I didn't realize how much damage the pillars had already taken. Fuck. I'm guessing this is more manageable if I've already destroyed one of these, which, yeah, I wasn't focusing on it, so my bad. Yeah, look, my tiny little attack force did way more than those terracotta already. Oh, fuck. Okay, they just fired again. Okay, well, a lot of my men died. But... Oh, you know what's cool? The Tauche's special ability, it just swallows a guy whole. That's fun.
I love it.
That's very mythically accurate, and that's very fun to see. Oh! But for destroying one, I was given a dragon. Nice.
That's fucking cool.
Yes. Oh, I love how it moves! Okay, they did not do that in the Tale of the Dragon version.
How'd they move originally?
Just like, kind of statically, like a myth unit typically does. But this, now it moves, it's doing a swirl the entire time. That's amazing. Perfect. I love stuff like this. It really shows the work that went in. Really great. Great work, team. If any of you watch this, love your game. Alright, gonna make some more archers, because they're the ones who seem to get the most shit done. Ah, Zhengzia. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go destroy this tower at least. And then maybe we can move on that next siege weapon. Oh, I need more population. Okay. Go build a house over there. You three go join the attack force. I'm gonna make another sage. Where's my armory? Do I have an armory? Yes, I do. Good. Wait. Am I even using any Dao swords? No reason to upgrade them then. Oh, I'm low on wood. We have plenty of gold. You gather wood.
Do you think Zagger the Mythology Guy can storm Mount Olympus?
No.
100%. We can storm it, we just won't survive.
We can storm it, it just won't end well, you know? I mean, we can do it, but can and should are two very different things.
You were thinking so much more about what you can, I never thought if you should.
You know, is that the KFC chicken, like, sandwich where instead of bread, it's two chicken, like, wings? And they show Jeff Goldblum. You were so concerned with whether or not you could. You didn't stop to think if you should.
Have you watched the Wicked movie yet?
No,
I'm just gonna say this.
I don't want to pay to watch it. Sorry, what?
When you do, I can't wait for you to get to the part where you meet the wizard.
I know it's Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum is literally just playing Jeff Goldblum.
You mean in every goddamn role?
Even more than that, he is trying his hardest not to dance in the scene where they have his character dance.
There's a part where he does a little jig, and they literally have the camera point right at his feet, and so you know it's not him, it's another person, because you can't see his whole body.
That's wow.
And then the next scene where he's dancing, he's behind a curtain, and it's a shadow, so it's all
You know,
pretty much not him.
Jeff Goldblum being the wizard, it's not that I don't see it, it's just it feels more like that's a parody of Wizard of Oz than an actual adaptation. But then again, it's fine because I don't take Wicked seriously anyway, because it doesn't work as a prequel at all.
Well, it's
You can look at it as its own thing, and then you can enjoy it, in my opinion. Yeah, it's literally fanfic. Ooh, got another achievement. You know, even when it's not the original author, though, there are ways you can write prequels to make them work, or origin stories. Like, I've seen people do decent jobs with certain ones. The thing about Wicked is it's so desperate to say the Wicked Witch was never a Wicked Witch that it doesn't stop to consider whether or not that works in the story. It doesn't. Like, it doesn't work at all. I mean, like, people keep... Like, and when I say stuff like that, people are like, well, why? Like, they explain that. They say those are just stories that got out of hand. And it's like, oh, yeah, that's why there are scenes in The Wizard of Oz where the Wicked Witch is literally telling all three of them that how she's going to kill them, and where she literally goes, throw that dog in the river and drown it. Yeah, that's a misunderstood here. Oh, those shoes will never come off as long as you're alive. I'm gonna come back and kill you when this hourglass wears off. You're the villain!
Yeah. All dragons are cool except for the one in Devil May Cry 3. What was the dragon in Devil May Cry 3?
There was a dragon in Devil May Cry 3? Who is the dragon in Devil May Cry 3? Is my memory worse than I thought it was?
Tell me that gigantic meat is supposed to be a dragon.
Oh, fuck off! That ain't no dragon. Okay, you two, you're the closest things to fighters I have here. Go kill these guys. Yeah, so, like, when I went and saw Wicked for the first time, I've seen the stage play. I had the same problem that I had with Maleficent. I went in like, alright, let's see this villain, how this person became a villain. I'm totally open to it. And then the story was, no, they were never a villain. And I'm like, alright, fuck off. That's not what I want. Though I'm sure, you know, from what I've seen and everything I've heard, it sounds like the movie is a really good adaptation of that stage musical, and it has a lot of fun energy to it. So it's like, alright, cool. Like, if someone wanted to put it on, I'd be like, yeah, let's check it out. But I'm not gonna, you know, go spend money to go watch it or anything.
I would say the only negative part about it being an adaptation is that it's a lot. That it's first of all, it's the first half of the story.
Yeah, that is stupid. They did not market it that way.
No, let me explain it even further. It's part 1 of 2, and it's longer than the original. The first half is longer than the original full stage play, and it technically has less material.
Oh god.
That's
You're just getting me more curious, honestly.
Like, it's still good. But I'm
Yeah.
like, what the heck? Also,
I
did you
got
see the
another.
weird things that Ariana and I forget the actress's name, who played.
I saw that stupid, like,
No,
Twitter thread that the actress was
Oh,
doing, like, because, again, that was shared all over YouTube. I was like, well, what a stupid fucking thing to say. I don't know why you would say
I
that.
could have chosen to say nothing or been like, wow. I
You,
love the
or
fans.
you could just be, you know, you could, even if you, like, you're not totally behind it, you could say something like, hey, like, I get that you wanted to, that, you know, this is a good, sorry, give me a second here. Hey, like, that's a cool, like, recreation of the original poster. We did it this way for these reasons, but, like, cool artwork, you know? You could do something like that, instead of, like, having a fucking tantrum about it, and making it racial. Like, what was that all about? But, yeah, I don't know what was going on with that Twitter thread.
Apparently she's known for being pretty egotistical.
Well, that's a shame. But apparently her performance was good, so cool. Yeah. just narcissistic. Yeah. Well, you know, if you're gonna be a narcissist, you can at least have the talent to back it up, and it sounds like they do.
Also,
I'm not up to date with that kind of stuff, and I don't really care about it.
I don't either. Claire talks about it because it really pisses her off. Because people will be like, Oriana did nothing wrong. It's like, disagree? But that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's some People magazine shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, but there was this weird thing they kept doing in interviews, the two main actresses, where they would like click they like go like this with their fingers, like
okay.
like, across from each. It was weird. It was like, what is this? What are you doing? Why? What are you doing? It's weird. It's gay. I don't get it. Get rid of it.
Apparently, they also got really pissed off because someone jokingly made an AI video of the two of them fighting. It's like, yeah, no one's taking that seriously. Why do you give a shit? Like, no, it was so obviously AI though. No one thought it was real. Like, it was very clearly a joke. Like, some people I think are just so not entwined in humanity anymore, you know, like Seth Rogen with his whole "you're not allowed to get mad when your car gets broken into, you should just expect that." It's like, Seth, not everyone's rich enough to not care when their car gets broken into.
That's a weird ass thing that I didn't know he said that.
Yeah.
The mighty Yinglong has come.
Oh, hey!
Weird. Oh, is that a...
It's the yellow dragon.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Fuck yeah.
Chinese is my favorite mythology in this game now. Two different
and
dragon units.
Alright, let's play some multiplayer then.
I don't want to lose.
And then you can also count the Chillins as dragon units.
Let's see. Hi, Max. The Wicked book apparently is pretty ridiculous. It basically said the Wizard of Oz was just propaganda, and the Wicked was feminist, even though Oz was canonically matriarchal.
I've heard of this, yeah. Yeah, like Oz has always had like female rulers and shit, and the most powerful people have always been female, and even, you know, the main character Dorothy is female. It's always been a pro-female thing. I don't know what the hell. Like, the one powerful guy is just a scammer. Like, I don't know why you feel the need to, like, retcon shit.
Probably not, because there are other games you want to play first.
You and I could achieve a greatness.
Yeah, then we will do it. I promise.
If you get it to the subscribers before June, I will play all of it.
They fucking made a clone of Yinlong. Jesus Christ. If I was to what? Play Arachne? Is there an Arachne game I don't know about? I don't like Arachne, so I wouldn't write a story about Arachne. Like, I think Arachne's an idiot in Greek mythology. Okay. That's not what I go for in my Wizard of Oz story. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Pokemon, especially with how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is now. Yeah. Hades and Sun Wukong.
Actually, I think I like Loki
Fair. I like Loki a lot too. Loki is my favorite of the Norse ones. Like, if that would be a weird casting choice. You want me to play Arachne? I've got a few questions. What kind of play is this?
Like it's a divine comedy.
Oh, you're trying to do it. Hi, everybody. Hello, how you doing?
I haven't seen any of the Fate stuff, no. I get asked about it all the time, haven't seen it. That's a big time commitment. Like, I am in no position to start, like, anything new to work on the channel, honestly. Like, the exception being, like, a movie or a game series I'm already into. I've got to finish this God of War Ragnarok video, I've got to finish the Percy Jackson review, I've got to finish the 1 million subscribers special, I've got to finish the Epic the Musical video. Ain't nothing new being added to that list, I'll tell you what. Where are these assholes coming from? Where? Oh, that's where. Fucking assholes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, fortunately I have some guys here. Go kill them.
Lit RPGs are what I think of when I think of I wish I could do a lit RPG almost. Oh, you can't wait to feel the stuff we're working on. I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
If you were to have anchor or
Kiamides. I don't even eat beans, so I'm not scared of him.
does he still have divine powers like the other guys?
All we know about Kiamides is there's one shrine to him in Greece. That is all we know about him.
Yeah, I guess I would agree. It seems like the smallest consequences.
Yep.
Either that or he turns you into a pile of beans. Who knows? So many gods do so many random things that are... Actually, you know what? I think the god I would want to have the most, if I had to pick a more powerful one, is... This is gonna sound weird. Hades.
Why is that?
I feel like out of all the gods, he would be the most reasonable. Because you have to do some shit to piss off Hades.
Well, then you would have had to do some shit to offend him.
And the other thing, I feel like out of all gods, he's the only one who might, let you, he's the only one who might let you have penance.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah.
You wanna go wash your face?
I think I need to. Yeah. I'm gonna step away for a minute.
Alright, chat. I get to kill all of these units now. Andy Roo might have done something to... he might have accidentally touched some of the hairs in my chair. Oh, I'm not used to sitting this low. Hello, everyone. It is I, the Mythology Guy. I am a guy made of mythology. This is canonically how it goes. I cannot read, but I know. Oh, right. I forgot that this does one of the things I don't like about Age of Mythology is you can't move the game with WASD.
Gonna be honest, I don't know what to do. I haven't been playing this game for a few months. So I don't even remember what units do what.
准备好了。是出发，准备好了。是的，遵命。请下命令。开战！出发！请下命令。
I'm sorry, I don't speak Chinese.
是的，出发。什么？是。
Oh, I noticed they changed the image for when you attack, when you're sieging buildings. It's now a torch instead of just a sword.
请下命令，遵命。准备好了，遵命。准备好了，开战！
Someone's real offended by my really bad Chinese. As they should be, because I'm offensive looking as hell. Where are my other guys? Where'd they go? Yeah, I'm letting all our units die.
Lose that Ying Long, that's the only one we got.
Okay, well then he's gonna go chill out back at base.
You're gonna do it without the Ying Long.
Yeah.
Looks like you're doing all right, actually.
Our Phoenix has died.
Oh no.
Oh, we get a new dragon every time one of them dies.
Okay, cool. More dragons is good. Thank you for the last years, guys. Thank you, Cowman. Thank you, Izura. You would not offend a god like Artemis or Aphrodite, then you are cooked. Yeah. Those are two of the pettiest Greek gods. Is Andrew okay? Yeah, I just have allergies and Shane has cats, so it just suddenly started.
It's all part of my secret plan.
Hello, Caleb. What are your thoughts on Jedi Survivor? I thought it was a ton of fun, when it wasn't glitching. Fortunately, not a ton of glitches, but they were there. I actually could not complete the Bounty Hunter quest line for, like, the first month. It was very infuriating, because at first I thought I was missing something. I was like, how come I can't start the last Bounty Hunter thing? I want to start it, so I was looking up online what I was missing, and then I accidentally got to the ending of that quest line spoiled. Some asshole put it right in their YouTube thumbnail, as assholes do, and then I found out it was a glitch, and I had to wait for them to fix it. But other than that, really awesome game. Like, I'm excited to see the next story.
I really hope we get more dark side powers in the next one.
I do feel like they're building towards like a big like, dark side. I don't know if he's gonna fall.
Oh, this unit's the yellow Ying Long slowly heals.
Oh, it does. Great.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, also, did you notice like it looks like everywhere it goes green?
Yeah, yeah.
That is so cool.
I wonder.
They really put a lot of effort into this expansion. I tip my hat to them. So I would love to see the next expansion. I'm guessing they'll put just as much effort in. You know what would be really cool? If you do Japanese, try to find a way to incorporate the Tsukumogami. I would love to see those in some way.
What resources are we not getting right now?
I don't think anyone's gathering food, wood, or gold right now.
No, there are people gathering gold.
Okay, then no one's gathering wood, I think. Because I had my Quaofu gathering the wood, but the Quaofu don't go into the town center when the bell rings, and so I rang the bell during the last attack. I think they got killed. So Toko's heading out. Well, thanks for joining us, Toko. I know there was once a boy in China named Tiki Tiki Tembo. Oh, I know this story. Tiki Tiki Tembo no Sarendo Charibari Iruchi Pipitari Pembo. Yeah, I know this story. This is the kid who fell down the well, and it took so long for his brother to go tell people what had happened to him because his name was so long that he almost died. And this is the explanation for why Chinese people always have short names. This is a very long Hey, Lau. I'd like Force Lightning in the next Jedi game. Yeah, that would be amazing. That's very dark side. We had Force Fury in the last one, so this one kind of makes sense.
I didn't realize you were building all these units, so I had all these archers I wasn't doing anything with.
Well, there you go.
Hold up.
请下命令，遵命。
Right now, the objective is to get to the north. There.
Yeah, I'm just trying to clear out some areas.
Yeah, makes sense.
什么？出发！遵命，出发！
Now, Force Lightning would be awesome. I loved it in the Force Unleashed games. I am sad we never got the third game to that, especially when I learned what it was originally supposed to be. Having, like, you fight alongside Darth Vader. That would have been awesome. It is a little annoying, too, because Force Unleashed 1 was like a perfect self-contained story, but it did so well, I guess, that they decided to make Force Unleashed 2, which then continued the story, and then LucasArts got shut down because of Disney. So they canceled that, they canceled the Maul game, and they canceled the Boba Fett game. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you shut those down?
Well, you see, Andrew, fuck you.
Boba Fett already has a gameplay trailer out. The Maul game is like 1/3 finished at least. People behind it were really into it from what I saw. Like, they've been in interviews talking about how excited they were to make the game and how pissed off they were when it got canceled. Like, the game director put his fist in
Yeah,
the
yeah, you've...
just sucked. But I'm telling the people.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this mic isn't even on.
They probably can. You can press it. It just creates echo if you do.
I learned about Nintendo in grade school, though it seems to be a fairly modern story originating in the 60s. Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. It doesn't sound like some ancient story.
准备好吃的。
Clone Wars game would be cool. I don't think anyone would argue with that. Force Unleashed is like the God of War of Star Wars. I mean, you definitely get to fuck shit up in Force Unleashed. Yeah. Starkiller, like, they can defeat everybody.
Come, beasts! Tear them to pieces!
Buy me more jewelry.
Honey, why is the baby a honey? Apparently it was on sources from around 1900, but either way it was really not. How do you think Sora would react to mythically accurate Heracles and Deliverance? He'd probably cry.
He'd get in trouble with the mouse for talking about it.
Sora! What the fuck are you doing here? This is not child friendly!
You're making my stocks go down.
Shut up and make me more money! Yeah, I think it's safe to let Ying Long back into the fight. He's almost out.
He needs another 500 HP. He stops healing when he leaves a domain, it looks like.
Oh, so I guess the favored land is what heals him.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, I think it's the favored land heals him, which is pretty neat.
Alright, cool. Coolio.
Just gonna let my army build real quick.
Meeting other Greek gods, but more accurate, would definitely be a lot worse than Heracles. Well, yeah, for sure. I don't think Sora fits in, like, mythically accurate world in any way. Like, he fits well in the Disney stuff. Even, like, Pirates of the Caribbean was a little bit of a stretch, but I still loved it.
That's one of the few things we disagree on. I think it was fine.
Well, no,
I don't
mean,
hate
like,
it, yeah.
trying it was
Oh, yeah.
live action. But I think it still worked. Yeah. Like, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm very glad it's worked.
I definitely feel like it worked better in 3 than in 2.
Well, yeah, it's because they have the technology to make it flow better, you know?
But I would say it was utilized better in 2 than in 3.
Yeah. I like the whole pirate curse mechanic thing. In Kingdom Hearts 3, they didn't use Davy Jones's crew. I was very disappointed. I was like, you're not gonna use the Sea Phantom character? Why not? Like, they can go with the Sea Phantom. Not some big mechanical restriction where you just have to make it do anything. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, I need to collect more gold. What's the building for gold collection again?
There's one building for
Oh, they just have one for all 3?
Yep. Have you seen the Hercules movie with The Rock in it? Yes, and I don't like it. I hate whoever marketed that movie. That asshole who put all of the mythical scenes in the trailer made it look like it was going to be mythically accurate, and all of that is the first 2 minutes of the film, and it's immediately revealed that it's all just a lie somebody's telling. Like, what a fucking dick whoever marketed that movie. I hate them so much. Jesus Christ.
The problem is, it worked.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. Like, hey, come see this movie where Heracles fights the Hydra and the boar and the Nemean lion. No,
Yeah.
not really though. Fuck you. Like, I hate that shit so much.
Agreed. It's bullshit.
That movie made me mad.
As it should.
Bad idea. Kingdom Hearts playset for Disney Infinity. How is that a bad idea? I would have loved that.
I think they were planning to actually do that at one point.
You can get a Keyblade, but in order to get it, you have to like literally buy every single thing.
Wait, what happened to my? Oh, there's.
Like, I don't like that they made that.
Wait, what do you mean you have to buy every single thing?
If you have every single Disney Infinity figure, you
Right.
and you know it's not like you can just unlock them in game. If that were the case, then fine.
You have to pay like $20.
Buy them all, and they were like at least $10 each at the time. Now, granted, after the game, you know, shut down, you could get 20 of them for $5. That's what I did. But I was sad the game got shut down because they were actually halfway through doing something really innovative. They up until that point, they had been creating worlds based on, you know, one movie or one franchise. They were in the middle of making a Agrabah getting invaded by Star Wars. That sounds awesome. It got scrapped, unfortunately. But somebody found, like, you know, the files and everything. You can see, like, Jafar, like, teaming up with stormtroopers and shit.
That sounds so fucking rad.
Yep. It sucks because I think stuff like that is what would have saved the game. You know, like, I think that would have drawn a lot of new players in.
Agreed.
Bad
Unfortunate.
game idea, Flamingo Simulator.
No, that's a genius game idea. What are you talking?
If Goat Simulator can do as well as it did.
Yeah, there's Goat Simulator 1 and Goat Simulator 3.
It was like the Sea of Monsters movie. You talking about the Hercules one? Sea of Monsters movie at least had like monsters throughout.
Yeah, I think you were right. If you're in your favored land, the yellow dragon heals.
Cool. The Rock Hercules movie would definitely make an interesting video to talk about today. I agree. The thing is, I want to, when I have time, so that would be time soon, I really want to do some kind of special. I think I've told Shane about this before, but I would love to do, like, maybe over the course of a summer or something, the 12 reviews of Hercules or something, you know, where I talk about 12 different Hercules products, and that is where I would talk about, you know, the Dwayne Johnson film, and the Legend of Hercules, which came out the same year and is apparently terrible, and maybe the Kevin Sorbo show, and some Hercules video games and shit, and the Hercules Xena movie. Big Yellow Dragon?
No, this one.
Oh, no, it's definitely supposed to be a dragon, but yeah, Jeff.
No, the picture, the tiny little picture in the menu creator. I can't. It looks like a tiger with wings.
We don't. Shen, there's no. That's the Chin Chi. That's not the Chin Long.
Oh, never mind then.
That is a tiger with wings. Yeah.
I was confused then.
Yeah, well, I don't think we can make Qinglongs in this campaign mission. They're just sometimes given to us for free.
Well, then never mind.
If you and Zaggard were in Odysseus's place and had to go through the Odyssey with what you know, how would your journey be different? With what I know? Well, I know exactly how the Odyssey story goes, so here's how the journey would be different. I don't stop on Polyphemus's island, I go straight home. Very different journey. It will not take 10 years. It would take maybe a month. That would be it. If my men are hungry, I'd say then whip out the fishing poles, boys! That's what we're doing. We ain't stealing any sheep, any cows, or any pigs. We ain't pissing off Polyphemus. We ain't pissing off Circe. We ain't pissing off Helios. We ain't stopping on that island and eating those lotus flowers. No, sir. You are eating fish and nothing else.
And you will like it.
Yeah.
Now eat your fish. There are starving people in Africa. Well, they can have some of it.
No shame. There are starving children in African mythology who don't have it.
True. Good point. Good point. Now, my army, go! Go, my brothers.
Because knowing what I know includes knowing how the Odyssey goes, so technically then I would know exactly what to avoid.
But do they know what you know? But do they know that you know that they know that you know?
Yeah, but see, they don't know that we know that they know that we know. How would you deal with Calypso? I'd be disgusting. Then she doesn't want me there. I just pick my nose in front of her, fart, you know. She has all the food I could want, right? I'm gonna eat the gassy shit and just fart. Yeah. Be absolutely disgusting, not shower. Odysseus didn't try that.
Look, he's still too addicted to his looks.
I get, like, if that doesn't work, I act like I'm really good skills. I'd be like, can you pretend to be my grandmother?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Look, I'm not into that. I'm just trying to get off the damn island.
What's the god power for making buildings? Or is there not one?
I don't think you have one for making buildings. You have one that makes your farms better, one that spawns a wall, and one that spawns the tops.
I see. I need more.
Super chat. Thank you, Crazy Cat Lady.
Oh my god, someone sent a super chat. Wow.
Can't wait for your next video, whatever that may be. I hope it's on the Disney accurate, like... Oh, okay, you're asking for a Disney inaccuracy video like Aladdin, Mulan, or Hercules series. Yeah, the next inaccuracy video is going to be God of War Ragnarok. I am determined to make it happen. It's been a ton of work. Still more work to be done, and it has been set back by the stupid shit. That is going to be the next one. We're going to make it happen. And then, yeah, maybe after that'll go into Aladdin or Moana. So, those are some that are on the list.
Moana. I love Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
But I'm glad you're excited for it. Thank you, Crazy Cat Lady. Honestly, part of me would kind of like to live on Lotus Island, which I think makes it even scarier. You know, if you... here's the thing, the Odyssey is a very happy story if you don't want to go home. You know, you can just stay with Calypso, or stay on Lotus Island, or get killed by the sirens, happily. Not knowing what's happening. But I just wanted to go home. If I were not, I'd want to come home. I'd want to come home to my career with that hard to my friends' level. Star Wars game, but you play as Jar Jar. You know what? Make it happen. You know, if fucking, you know, the people who made the Battlefront games were, you know, more creative, they could have put in a Jar Jar hero where he has this fighting style which is just chaotic and crazy. Could have been fun. I didn't mean to send that message twice. It's okay, I noticed. But, thank you for it either way.
One thing I'm kind of excited for is the possibility that the whole thing about Kathleen Kennedy actually being gone by the end of the year is true. And it's kind of come out that it is true. So you know how there have been rumors for that for years?
Yeah. Because everyone wants it to happen.
Yeah. There was someone who leaked it and was like, so the insider reporting is that Bob Iger kicked her out, and of course Disney will never admit it. They always just say, "Oh, it was an equal parting of the ways," even if that's bullshit. Later, I think it was Variety. No, not Variety. One of the other big news sites came out and was like, "That's everything they said was a lie. This is what really happened." And then they give her the most softball questions, like, "Is it true that they didn't want you gone. It's like, yeah, no, I'm just tired of, and I'm still gonna be making Star Wars movies. I'm just not the head of it. And it's like, but they always skirt around the idea that she was fired and not just it's her choice. I have to show you a video about it.
I mean, well, when you have someone in an interview, like, people, it's hard to, like, I know people get mad at interviewers for not asking hard-hitting questions, but it's like, very rarely do interviewers actually do that.
That's because a lot of times, especially with bigger people, is they won't allow it.
Yeah, like, because if you ask them a hard-hitting question, they'll usually just
It's because they don't know how to answer those, which is a bigger problem on them, of course. There was one guy who was known for, I think he was a White House press secretary, and he had 40 questions on the board, and when you came in, you could only ask one of those 40. And if you didn't ask one of those 40, he had someone come in and answer for him. So it's pretty normal, apparently. Hey, I already got rid of your town center. Don't bring it back.
Like, I've done an interview, like, with a Chinese magazine, and they actually sent me, before the interview, they sent me are you okay? And I was like, you don't need to run these through me. I'll answer whatever you ask.
I hate how often these units just get stuck.
Yeah, I think this is a good one.
Apparently you can send the Guangxi to the, what do you call it? The thingamajig, the town center. Because mine just went in, one of theirs. Yeah, the coiffeur, that's it. The coiffeur, because I saw their coiffeur go into the town center.
Maybe you have to, like, manually...
Alright, I'm at the end. Do you want to take over so you can hear it?
Alright, I'm back to take the credit.
Just like old.
Yeah, I'm victorious! I did it! Woohoo! We did it! We didn't do anything! I did it! I did it!
Stay back, Ho Yi! I do not wish to kill you!
You serve Qi Yu and Huang Zhaowu. You are my enemy.
We're probably going to end soon as well.
Yeah, we just finished a mission and it's after 7. I think we can call it.
Can rule the
I mean, I just finished a mission.
Oh, okay. We will be unstoppable. I even know how we can capture gods to do our bidding.
That is madness, Niucho. Repent and seek forgiveness from the Huangdi for your crimes.
Ho Yi, I have dreamed of this. Imagine how strong we can be together.
Access is as flawed as deficiency, Neutral. Your fixations have led you astray. Your view is overshadowed by the trivial.
If I cannot have you, then no one will.
You know, I'll say I'm feeling everyone's voice acting except Hu Yi's. It sounds a little off. Alright. Bing! So we just kill a woman and leave. Bye, bitch.
As you do.
As you do.
You realize you're gonna have to play through all these levels again.
Oh no. I've played through the Fall of the Trident campaign at least 20 times. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, real quick. So Claire got to the very last save point, and then I wanted to do the extra stuff.
Oh,
what
okay.
do you think? What part of the game do you think started frustrating her the most that she's stuck at? I'll tell you the stuff she hasn't finished. The Hades cups. She hasn't finished any of the Hades cup. The platinum cup.
Platinum match.
And then the 3 extra bosses.
Oh, she finished the gold match?
Oh no, she didn't do that one yet either.
Okay. Well, for me, most frustrating was Sephiroth. So Sephiroth.
Nope. Fighting Hades. It's because when he does the spinning thing.
Well, yeah, but you just gotta get close to him and run around.
Yeah, I know it's hard for it. The problem is that you have to fight. If you lose, you have to fight 9 guys.
Yeah, you have to do the whole thing
and she's
again.
Like, it feels like I'm wasting my time.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was that she was frustrated from that, but other than that, she was like, I like it.
Okay, cool, nice. So, is there any other chat for us to catch up on?
What was the last thing you read?
I don't know. I read the super chat. Then maybe 2 things under it.
Nobody would want to go home after going through the events of the Odyssey. I played this game probably more than any other game when I was a kid.
Same, and I still have my whole life. This is my most played game, easily.
Favorite RTS of all time by a lot. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Same.
I can't wait for your God of War Ragnarok video.
Nice.
I'm gonna go to bed soon. Clark Kent Simulator. So Second Life.
just writing articles.
Oh no, you're trying not to get caught as Superman. That's the whole game. That would actually be fun.
And then when a Superman threat comes, he goes in the phone booth and it cuts to afterward when he goes back. Oh, that was some fight. Oh, better write about it.
And you have to write about what happened, and then you get to see the NPCs react to whatever you say Superman did. That would be entertaining. Fighting Time First Try. Is this game available on Xbox? I don't know.
Yes, it's on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. I think also on Epic.
Okay, there's your answer. So
But,
that's all the questions.
I don't see how you would play this on console, though.
You can, because they made, what's it called? StarCraft on console when it first came out.
Yeah, I know you can. I just don't see the point. I think it makes more sense to just get it on PC. And I prefer console gaming in general, but an RTS for me that's always just PC.
Agreed. Anyways, so that's the last chat. Anything you want to say before we head out?
Really enjoyed this. Thanks for joining on it, and go watch our Thor Inaccuracy compilation video, because if that gets to 1 million views, I will do Love and Thunder, Loki, and Moon Knight. There you go. What?
Thank you all for joining us. It has been so much fun having you all here. We cannot wait to see you all next week after I get back from my second vacation. Again, I'm sorry that they lined up. I did not plan that. I planned one 6 months in advance, and then my fiance's dad was like, hey, do you guys want to go skiing on the state? And we were like, sure, because they do it once a year, and then I saw that I had a 3-day window between 2 different vacations. I was like, God damn it. And one I'm driving to South California, the other one I'm going more north. So...
well,
either way, but I'm happy to do them. I'm happy to see you guys. Thank you for not abandoning my channel during the times I'm gone. I promise I will get back to putting up shorts again and all the other stuff. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy, be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And the #1 rule here in the Dragon's Den, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.